Welcome to Game.
I'm playing the game.
I'm looking at Twitter.
I'm in a grinding session. Hey guys, and welcome to GTLive. I've missed you.
Yes, we're back. We're alive.
We're back for the next 3 days.
3 days.
We
Wow.
are. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. We should
Friday.
all have a stream.
Friday's a little bit of a special time. It's going to be like an hour earlier. It's going to be exciting
It's a special time for everyone.
the UK theorists who are always like, oh my god, midnight is the worst.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
that hour is really gonna make a huge difference.
You know.
No, but it's
Hey!
exciting. So we were able to figure out a way on Friday. We'll actually be doing it from the YouTube space itself, right?
It's a special on location with secret filming project, GTLive. It'll be us like in the natural environment of the set, and maybe we'll like rope in some of the, I don't know, costume or makeup
There is no set.
There's no, well, the set is the YouTube space, so we are on the set.
We're doing exciting things at the YouTube space. Well, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there on Friday.
That's a couple of days away. We're here.
In the meantime,
now.
let's talk about today, shall we? Because I've been looking forward to today for quite some time, actually.
We've missed doing these live streams every day, so we've been like stuck on shooting and other stuff, but we're here. And we're gonna beat the Earthbound Halloween hack today. It's exciting. We're already like stuck in a grinding hole right now.
Yes. So knowing that we're going into the final stretch of things here, I took some time before the stream to start grinding. I'm finishing that up actually right now as we speak. So forgive me for actually playing the game and not being as pertinent was like.
Playing the game on a gaming live stream.
I know, God forbid, right?
What's wrong with you?
I'm a horrible human being. How dare I? How dare I?
Do you want me to? I can take over grinding for a second if you wanna say hello or anything.
No, you can't.
You don't really
actually.
care. It's fine.
No,
Sorry.
you can't take over grinding.
Why?
Trust me.
You're just sitting there hitting the the S button. I see what you're doing.
I'm not though. There's more to it, Steph. Like, see, that's the reason why you can't.
You just lifted up your other hand. There's literally nothing else. You are literally just hitting the S. You are waving your hand around a second.
Stephanie doesn't understand the intricacies of what I'm doing right now, which is far beyond what you think I'm doing.
Okay.
This is
all right. Sure.
This isn't your simple everyday grind, Stephanie.
So while he's special grinding over there.
Yeah, special grind. Thank you.
You just carry on your special grinding.
I will. Thank you.
And I'll tell people how they can engage with the stream.
Please do. Instead of giving me a hard time, misunderstanding all the hard work that's happening over here. Hard work. Please tell people.
That S button is just getting ground right into that keyboard.
See, go talk to people.
You can engage with us in the chat, like lots of people are already doing right now. Like Caitlin Hansen, who says hi. Like John Lima, who says point in all capital letters. I'm not really sure why. Lance Austria says, I can't see the game yet. True story, Lance Austria. We're getting there. As soon as Matthew gets a handle on things. You can also hit us up on Twitter. We actually
no respect. Welcome back to the live stream where Matt Pat gets no respect.
One hand on the knee, one hand hitting the S button over and over again.
I am doing actual I am strategizing. Whatever.
You can also talk to us on Twitter. I'll be trolling Matthew personally, but you can add to the fun by hitting us up on Twitter.
You can actually feel free to troll Stephanie. Please do.
You can troll me too. That would only be fair. I totally agree.
And now now my whole team dies and everything.
Even Landy's alive right now. Okay, so we'll get there. We'll get there. In the meantime, we actually have a Twitter curated stream that we use during these live streams now, so we can see everything that comes up in real time that uses the hashtag GTLive. So use the hashtag GTLive, and we can actually follow it. We don't have to refresh the page or anything. It just keeps scrolling. So we pulled some of those already. Lily Cattell is one of the ones from the UK who says, seriously, waiting for midnight is such a drag. Damn these time zones. Shout out to the UK theorists Whitney.
UK!
UK? What?
Otherwise, as they're known, the theorists. The UK theorists. That's how it's pronounced in that part of the world.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yes! How else would it be pronounced?
Theorists.
Theorists. That wasn't with a very localized accent.
Just keep pressing your S button, friend.
I'm doing more than pressing S button.
Need a new name on Twitter. It says, about to watch my first hashtag GTLive. You obviously don't know what you've gotten yourself into.
Welcome, friend.
Good luck.
Welcome. Good luck. Good luck to you.
Bon chance.
Bon chance, mes amis. That's how the French theorists say it.
And we also have a bunch of awesome...
Otherwise known as le theorists.
Jason, I think, has a piece of artwork pulled up from, let's see, I think it's from McCravings, at McCravings on Twitter. Hashtag GTLive. I keep forgetting to post this. Well, not today. And let's see, what is it actually? What is it?
Whoa!
Oh, it's like a montage of all the stuff
awesome.
that we've been playing.
I love
There's
that.
Undertale Origins. There's Life is Strange, GTLive. Awesome.
That's super cool.
We're getting stuff like that and we try and throw it up on the stream.
I'm very excited about that.
And with that, I think that's enough vamping here. Should we get into it?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling you, I'm doing hard work here, Stephanie.
Well, we should show off the hard work that you're doing.
No, you can't. I'm working. I told you that there was a reason that what I was doing was important, Stephanie,
Okay.
and you were just harassing me the whole time.
I know.
And now,
It's hard. Life is hard. Okay.
What are you left with, Stephanie? What are you left with?
We have each other. That's nice.
We'll always have the chat. That's what I like to say.
Okay, so in the meantime, we should probably talk about what we're going to cover today on the stream.
Yes,
right?
please catch everyone up.
So we're finishing the Earthbound Halloween hack. It's a fan-made hack by our good friend Toby over at Undertale.
Our peep. Fellow peep.
So we can
Marshmallowy and delicious. Fellow peep.
So he made this game way back when. It's an Earthbound hack, so it takes the story of Earthbound and basically changes the ending. Right now, we're almost to the end of the game. We're going to be the final boss today in one way or another. So the big question we're left with is, in this hack of the game, is there a way to beat the game or finish the game without actually killing the boss? Like Undertale, for instance.
Correct.
Is there a pacifist route that you can take? It seems like maybe there is. We don't know. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's just like, hey, we just have to like kill the boss at the end of the game and there's no option. But from the playthroughs we've watched, it seems like there's a way to maybe make another choice and not actually kill him. But we've never seen it. We've never seen it done on a playthrough. So we're excited to see if it's possible. And if not, hey, we still beat the game. That'll be exciting anyway.
Indeed.
Anything we can do to help out there?
There is literally nothing that you can do to help me out right now.
Okay.
I may die.
Aww. Okay.
Which may lose everything that we've worked on up to this point. We will find out!
No! Okay.
I know, which is, again, back to me actually doing stuff.
Okay.
Oh, this is bad news.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's all gonna come down to Landy.
So what?
Oh, Landy, I hate you so much. You're so useless. Oh, no! Oh, Landy's gone. Oh, Landy!
Oh, okay.
Well, we lost everything.
We just wiped out.
Congratulations to us.
Sorry you couldn't see the wipeout. So,
Speaking of your hate for Landy,
Landy's the worst.
yes.
someone got
I did see
inspired
that
by
one.
that.
Ah,
I'll
let's
see
see.
a picture that says, "Please keep reviving me. I promise I will keep dying until you go bankrupt."
Thank you, Landy. Women, man. Can't live with them. Can't let them die.
What?
Well, because they keep requesting you. Because I feel guilty. I personally feel guilty every time she dies. Anyway, let's start the game.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the fan art. Thank you so much. I tried to grind for you guys. It didn't work. So now here we are. So
Oh man. Okay.
There it is, because Stephanie was giving me up. Hashtag blame Stephanie.
What? Are you kidding me right now?
No.
I agree 100%.
Jason, you traitor. You know that I was not harassing him. Like you saw what he was doing.
S button. S button.
You were just pressing the S button.
No, I was
It
actually
was
making strategic moves in the game.
Strategically pressing the S button.
I was strategically making moves. Yeah.
I wasn't stopping
He
yet.
just makes it look easy.
I do. Thank you, Jace. Man, Jason is buttering me up
Jason
with
is
nobody's business
such
right
a
now.
suck up right now.
What a good guy.
Jason, you brown noser.
You be you, Jason. You be you. All right. So let's get back into this. We're back in the game. Hey, I've missed you guys. It's good to be back. Hopefully we're able to beat the game today.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. So first off,
So right now we're breaking hearts, literally.
breaking hearts, taking names.
Catch us up with where we are exactly in the game. Last time we
That-
were diving through.
That's what you were supposed to do while I was grinding, Stephanie. God, that was your job. You were supposed to stall for time while I grinded, catching people up, and now you're like, oh, tell people where we are. No, that was you. That was on you. Well, I'm pressing the S button. Maybe a little less time harassing Matthew, pressing the S button, and a little more time talking to the people about the game that we're playing.
You done?
No, I've got a lot of game to play.
You feel better now? You okay?
No, I'm very concerned about.
I know you're a little red in the face.
Yes.
You all right?
I am very concerned about whether or not we're actually going to be able to survive the game.
I just thought you would want to talk to somebody. I thought maybe
I
would want to engage.
I was hoping to, but I was also hoping that the grinding would have paid off in some way, so I could focus less on the combat and more on the discussion. Anyway, there is no PP had here.
Salt aside. We're diving through the brain of Dr. Andonuts. He's secretly gay, which he's been hiding from his wife, so we battled his homosexual tendencies. That was an interesting one. We ran away from that battle and didn't actually fight it.
It's true.
We battled his son, or his guilt over his son. We've picked up a few party members along the way. Some of them are really useless, like Landy. Some of them, like Poop, are actually doing pretty well.
Well, Poop comes equipped with a lot of magic, which is
Yeah.
good. We should be getting some new items for him coming up here. Once we get past this zombie dog. Once this zombie dog withers and dies in a tentacle-fueled mass.
Excellent.
Which is always exciting. We're gonna do little freeze.
Mad Pat is so salty. Kongmaster 900, salty.
Uh,
And Oreo guy, Mad Pat.
the salt is real, but
Yikes.
it's all because I didn't want moments like this to happen, where like this dog smacks me hard with his tail, and then I get hit for a lot. I wanted to, you know what, guys? It was all in an effort to make the stream more exciting for you. That's it. Everything I do for you.
Would you like to sing it?
Everything I do,
There you go.
I do it for you.
That was good. That was good.
But you know, apparently I was just hitting the S button the whole time. See, that's always, to Stephanie's point though, that is always the problem with a lot of like RPGs, because it's a turn-based battle and you're like, I don't really care what attack he's doing right now, I'm just gonna like run. I'm not backpedaling! There is no backpedal. Man, I give you an inch and you take a mile, Stephanie. I'm like, you know what? Here, let me be a little less mean to Steph. Here, I got a Sword of Kings in a present. Thank you.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is. It so is. That goes to, I give that to Poop. That goes to Poop.
Good choice.
Because that's his one and only weapon. That's his only one, so in Earthbound, that character, Pooh, or in our terminology, Poop, he only has one weapon in the entire game, and that's the Sword of Kings. The only way that you can get it in Earthbound, it's a rare item drop. You have to, I think it's like 1 in every 125 Starman Supers drop it, and so like, you'll just hang out there for a decade and a half. Trying to get this sword. I've spent hours trying to get this thing. In every playthrough, I get it. So it's nice that Radiation, aka Toby, has given it to us, just in present form, rather than having us grind for it.
That's good.
But anyway, as I was saying before Stephanie made fun of me and hurt my feelings.
I hurt your feelings?
I got some hair gel. Is that a helmet?
Oh, that would be really funny.
Hair gel. It is!
That's awesome.
It increases my defense by a whole whopping 1.
Yes.
Great. Winner is me. Here, let's give...
Every drop in the bucket counts.
Can someone else take the moldy cap? Here, what if... Oh no, she has a ribbon.
Yeah.
Let me give it to...
Poop?
No, I'm gonna give it to Urkel.
Okay.
I feel like Urkel would do good with a moldy cap.
We've picked some good names for our characters.
Let's give it to Poop.
Urkel is just reminders all around. Urkel is Dr. Andonuts' son. We are exploring the mind of Dr. Andonuts right now.
So the other interesting, sorry real quick, the other interesting thing about Poop is that if you equip something that doesn't belong to him, you'll notice his defense drops to 0.
Jeez.
So, good work there, Poop.
He doesn't like sharing.
Sharing is
He
not
won't
caring
take
in his case.
hand-me-downs.
Sharing is totally not caring for this guy.
Okay, so Urkel is Jeff from Earthbound. He's Dr. Andonuts' son. We're walking around with him. We've got Landy and Poop. They are the other members of our party. And we are, of course, Foos.
Obviously. Foos! Roda.
Just no Roda.
Okay,
just the Foos.
Simply Foos.
Simply Foos.
Simply Foos. But I was saying earlier that at a certain point in games, you don't really care so much about what people are, especially HP or RPG games. You don't really care what the attacks are actually happening. You just care whether you survive or not.
Yeah.
And you've made your attacks. Again, it's one of the concerns that people had about just Earthbound in general is like the gameplay isn't so much, right? Like, yes, there's strategy elements to it, but a lot of time you're spending bashing or just kind of like randomly choosing attacks, things like that. So you do end up pressing the A button a whole lot throughout the game. And so that's just me, force of habit right now. Just, like, I'm pressing A and it's not really doing anything, but I'm doing it anyway, just to progress the story forward.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
You see that,
Yeah.
Steph?
Yeah.
So anyway.
Looks pretty similar to what I was seeing before.
No, it's not the same, Steph.
That's not the same S button on the keyboard?
It's different.
It's a different S button.
Hey, let's talk for a minute about the sleeping Ness that we're talking to. How about
Okay.
that?
Oh, hey, it's Ness.
Hey, me! I found my cap that you lost. What?
Yeah,
Who am
what?
I?
What?
Who are you? Aren't you me? No, you're... Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I misread that. It's ha 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 ha.
Good one.
What's that mean, Steph?
I don't know.
Interpret that for me.
Well,
Does that mean Varric is Ness? Does that mean Dr. Andonuts Ness? That would make no sense.
I don't think Dr. Andonuts is Ness.
That would make literally 0 sense. Oh, Landy.
Oh, Landy. Just dying away there.
And Landy dies.
So...
The worst. Absolutely the worst. Yes?
So Foos, I mean, clearly Foos is our stand-in for Ness in this game in general, but why, I guess that raises the question, why aren't we playing as Ness?
Correct.
I don't know. Do you have any thoughts?
Deep insight there, Steph.
What? I'm being totally honest, I don't know.
Well...
Hey man, sometimes it's okay to admit that you don't know. Sometimes it's okay to be like, hey, I have no idea. Sometimes it's okay to admit that you're just mashing the S button. It's okay.
Wow.
So...
No respect. No love on this couch, man.
You know who we
Nothing.
do have a lot of love for, though? Jenny O'Donnell, who's watching her first stream.
Hey, Jenny O'Donnell.
Jenny O'Donnell.
I also see Kyle Grumblecase and his
cute
cat.
Sapphire has a crush on Cat Pat. I vote we ship them. I like it.
Sapphire has a crush on Cat Pat?
Good match. I know, that's really cute.
Love. Love is a beautiful thing.
True love. We would never stand in the way of that.
Love conquers all.
He is neutered though, Cat Pat. So, in case that matters.
What are you trying to say, Steph? Are you trying to say that Cat Pat is only interested in a physical relationship?
No, but maybe Sapphire, you know.
Is only in it for the peen? For the neutered peen?
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't take it there. I just meant.
I think Sapphire
for
is
their
in it for the
long-term
emotional
relationship.
commitment, okay? I think Sapphire.
Skip has trouble with that too.
I think Sapphire is looking for the emotional commitment,
Oh my god.
not for just a wham bam thank you ma'am experience.
Mackie Man 19 says in all caps, so I'm pretty sure they really mean it. Yes, you hurt his feelings. So yes, I hurt your feelings.
It's true. They were hurt.
I acknowledge that. I'm sorry.
So anyway, I apologize if I'm extra salty today because my body's a little bit sore from what I've been up to over the last couple days. Yes? Was there something?
So when it came to the live stream, your body wasn't ready. Is that what you're saying? It was just supposed to be an aside and then we were gonna move on. I'm just gonna go back to
You've fallen out of practice with the live stream. Here we go. I'm gonna equip this cloak of kings.
Come on, you didn't even say hi when it started.
I was grinding!
So-
We had made the agreement that you were gonna hold down the fort, and now all of a sudden it's getting out. Man, just... I don't know if you saw this. If you guys subscribe to Film Theory, we just did a film theory today on Donald Trump's political campaign. All about how it follows reality TV show tactics.
It's neutral. It doesn't take a side or anything.
And in order for... And I really like it. I'm really happy with it. I'm really excited about it. People seem to like it. But to use a phrase from reality... To use a phrase from reality TV, Steph today just throwing me under the bus over and over again.
Me?
Yes, me! Throwing me under the bus!
I think they know what really happens here.
You're
like blah blah blah.
What? Blah blah blah. Have I been blah? Jason, let's toss it to Jason. Jason, have I been blah 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 today?
Jason, you know the truth.
Jason, have I been that way today?
You know the truth, Jason.
Who has truly been blah 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 today? Which of us on this couch sitting before you right now has been blah 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 today? Come on, Jason, come on, Jason.
Jason.
Come on, Jason.
Remember who signs your paychecks, Jason.
Who's been blah 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 today, Jason?
Tell us in your own words.
I love you both.
Aww. Wow, he used the L word.
But I think Steph has been more blah blah blah
Who has
than Matt.
Who's clearly been the saltier person on this stream?
Well,
Saltiness goes to
this
me.
fella right here.
No one is denying saltiness.
And he's like, blah, you had one job, blah, blah.
Well, he's like that a lot.
So you're saying more than normal. You're just saying based on the average.
Yes.
I see.
I'm saying that, hey, someone is trying to progress the game forward, and so that way they don't have to deal with a lot of grinding, and that someone else was going to, run with
you guys into where we are at story-wise.
Right.
Set up the live stream.
Has that been done? Yes.
By who?
Me.
We all
You guys can vote on that one.
We all know who.
Jason, you're not helping the situation. Get out of here. Get out of here.
So anyway, let's touch this curly pigtail, shall we? And be delivered to some area that I'm sure is going to be brutally difficult. Let's do it. Here, I guess I gotta check it.
Everyone is really excited to see you, Jason.
Okay, here we go. Checking. Check. As you approach the lone tentacle, your heart starts to beat again. Didn't know it had stopped in the first place. That feeling of the monster is starting to come back, slowly. You can almost smell him again. ... This tentacle can't do anything. But your legs propel you forward.
Whoa, all right.
Deep and poetic. Ah!
Oh, wait, what?
Ah, yes.
Is that supposed to happen?
So, Toby.
Game design for the win.
It's just an impressionist interpretation. We've got some modern art going on. It's a cubist perspective on Earthbound.
I mean, very clearly what you're seeing right now. Well, what you were seeing, and then Jason queued it to full screen because he was trying to mix it up. I appreciate that, showing off the goods. Clearly, what you're seeing here is excellent level design, top-notch level design.
I think it's interesting.
No,
See how it goes.
So basically, I mean, what has happened here is he took a bunch of.
I think it's kind of cool.
I mean, so all these tentacles are taken from the final walk-up to Gygas from Earthbound. The final boss of Earthbound, he has taken kind of that final approach and rearranged it and recolored it and things like that, which is bizarre as heck.
I think it's cool. I'm excited.
Hey!
Franklin badge!
And there you go. So, the Franklin badge, which I talk about in the Undertale video where I compare Sans to Ness, here again is the appearance of a mysterious badge, the Franklin badge. So Foos takes it. And in a cool twist, you don't actually have to equip it, it just exists. This is bizarre. So you can go into the dark areas of the map too, which is super nifty. Oh, there's a little girl. Hey, little girl. Hey,
Oh.
Hey, Starman who's attacking me right now.
Is that like double Landy?
Ah, wait. Landy sequel? No, I think that's just a different girl. Trapped at the end of the alley by the Geige League.
Okay.
Also,
That was an alley.
clearly,
Great.
right? If it wasn't obvious before, let's see. Spells, free. Oh no! Damn. Lack of PP every time. What do I want to do? Let's do this. And let's do some free. No, let's do lightning on him. Let's see how that works. Oh, God. Pooh! Don't become another Landy!
Danny, compose one.
Danny, Bobanny? Banana, Faux Fanny?
Me,
FIFA.
my, Momani.
Is it me, my?
Yeah, I believe it's me, my, Momani. If you're gonna argue with me and get all upset about it, though, we can go
No.
with me, my, Momani.
No, wow! The feist is strong with this
Wait,
one.
so he says, Danny, Banana,
yes.
Danny
We've been there.
says
We did that.
the music is the same as Undertale. Points out that this is the same music that's used in Undertale.
There you go.
So there's that.
See? The connect and hopefully in this final moment, in the final moments of us playing this game, it'll start to make the connections of like why we've been calling this Undertale Origins the whole time. There was a reason to the madness, I swear. I swear there was a reason for it. And this is it. You start to see the songs, you start to see the like choices of not to kill enemies, things like that.
Hopefully we see it big time. We'll see. We don't know.
Bent over, clutched its stomach, and crumpled itself into a wad of paper.
That's interesting.
Right? That's a weird one.
Oh, but it left a present.
Cocoon pizza.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. All right. So let's. Whoa! Hey, friends. It has gone from just dark to now just like hot pink. All right.
Whoa.
Cool.
Whoa. Okay.
Right?
All right.
This is just nuts. Can I get down and talk to the girl even? I don't even know. What's this guy? Flame on! Goods, HP sucker, and just fashion. Alright.
Cool. All right. In the meantime, Alia Staki, y'all got the sass.
A lot of sass today.
A lot of sass today.
Tremendous sass has been had today.
But seriously, you guys, it's only because we're all such good friends here.
Also because we've been busy the last couple. As I was saying before about my sore body, and then Stephanie interrupted me with some level of sass or something. Right? Yes.
Do you see this?
We all remember
Do
it
you
happening.
see this? Go ahead.
Over the last couple
ahead.
days, I've been engaging in some mysterious physical activities with Flitz from Smosh Games.
And Mari from Smosh Games.
And Mari from Smosh Games.
Oh my gosh!
What? And also, Flying Fish from the Warp Zone.
Yeah.
The Flying Fish himself.
Fish himself.
Brian Fish.
Yeah,
So my lower back was,
is there anything else you can say, or do you want to leave it at that?
I don't know. Is there more that I could say?
You learned some cool moves.
We were at the Walt Disney Concert Hall.
Yeah.
That was cool. We were filming outside of the Walt Disney Concert Hall, doing some fun things. That was pretty cool. It's a cool building.
Yeah.
Learning how to play the violin. Oh shoot! I said it. Learning to play the violin. It's not
I
what
was wondering
doing.
why you gave it away. Gosh.
Not what I was doing.
It was not violin lessons. You are not sore from excessive violin lessons.
Excessive violining. I'm sorry if the world can't handle my extreme violining, okay? Here we go. Let's do him. Spells. I have no PP at all. The constant problem in this game is just lack of PP. It's just brutal the whole time.
Ain't it always the way?
It is! And also the fact that just my attacks miss this guy literally all the time. Spells. There. And he needs... You have nothing worthwhile, do you? Alright. I need more items, man. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that until Friday.
Okay, that's exciting.
Me being sore. Needing ice packs. I think I like threw out my arm doing something.
Oh man, you tease.
PSI stabbing. That was exciting.
PSI stabbing a half?
Stabbing a half. It was
Yeah.
stabbing a half. Remember, that's why we picked that spell.
Yeah. Let's see.
So we don't get to use PSI stabbing, but the enemy does. Great. Thanks, enemy.
Great.
Oh, the guy League doesn't have any PP.
Super Banana Ninja guesses hardcore violin training.
Guess who else doesn't have a PP? Guy League. Skip.
What?
Apparently.
I just wanted full disclosure to Sparkles or whatever the cat's. Wait, what was the cat's name? Hold on.
Wasn't it Sapphire?
Sapphire. Thank
See?
you.
See, I pay attention to your cat's name.
It was a lovely cat.
Even when I'm shamelessly pressing the S button.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh, what?
Speaking of, Kai Grumblecake says, update, Sapphire's thrilled and only wants a romantic connection with someone who also appreciates good food. Oh, have we got the cat for you? It's basically the only thing Skip cares about. So I think they're very much, this is a match made in heaven.
Skip is very familiar with the highest quality of dining. Favorite foods include French fries and pepperoni.
Yeah.
Specifically Pizza Hut pepperoni. He loves Pizza Hut pepperoni.
Oh my god, he'll kill for a Pizza Hut pepperoni.
Literally kill. I have seen him kill a man for a pepperoni pizza.
French fries, close second.
We then had to bury the body in the hills of California, never to be found again. Shh, don't tell. It's our little secret, guys. Only us and the 11,000 other people watching.
It's cool.
I can trust you all to keep a secret, right? You're not gonna spill the beans, right?
This is
You're not gonna spill the beans, right?
us close circle.
Because if you do, don't you be spilling no beans.
There's more room in those hills of California.
Beans won't be the only thing spilled.
Okay.
Speaking of spilled beans.
So Matthew's threats aside.
Speaking of spilled beans, Life is Strange went out earlier today too, where we actually spilled a bunch of beans.
We did.
Tying it all back together. See, it's one of those times where like, I wonder where this is gonna go. I'm just gonna keep talking until something happens, and then I figured out that it goes to the beans.
That was great.
And I also won the battle.
That's why people tune in for that.
For the quality commentary, guys.
And the really high level of graphics of the games that we play.
Right? We only play the most AAA of games here on the live stream. Here on GTLive, graphical fidelity.
It's our number one priority.
And clearly intricate level design are of the utmost priority in what we do here every day.
Yeah, this and the impossible quiz, maintaining the really high standards.
Here we go. What do we got? Who's up the present? Planet Buster.
Ooh,
That sounds powerful.
it does. Okay, Landy had it.
Landy, I'm sure that's not a... Landy,
Landy.
would never carry an item called a planet buster. That is not something that she could ever find a use for in her life. So we're gonna give that over. We're gonna, I believe the planet buster would probably go to, can be equipped. Okay, so we're gonna give that to, give it to, I bet it's Foos. I bet it's his, like, Foos' ultimate weapon. Here we go. Yeah! Increasing my offense by a whopping 2. Awesome.
Every drop in the bucket counts.
Everything counts. Here we go. Good. I want to read what the description of Planet Buster is.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Help! Planet Buster! Foos can equip this weapon. The most powerful weapon in existence. Yes. A sword so strong it has the power to destroy planets, galaxies, universes can be felled with a single blow from such a weapon. Just holding it causes your hands to tingle. It gives you an incredible surge of power when used in battle.
Holy cow.
And it increased our power, offensive power, by 2.
Yes. That was good.
Great.
That was good.
Ooh, we got a dead robot over there.
Oh man.
We got a branching pathway. Getting really exciting. Let's see.
Wait, can we check out the robot? Will he do anything?
It looked, based on his sporadic movements, I believe what he would do is he would attack us.
Fair enough.
Right? Ooh, hey, I don't want to fight
There's
two
plenty
of
of
these
these
guys.
guys.
Wow. Here, this is one of those times where you're like, I wonder if this will reset.
Are you sure he'll attack?
The robot?
Yeah.
I believe he will attack.
Okay.
He looks like an angry robot. Right? Jason
Sure.
Jason confirms.
A bad robot, perhaps? No.
Bad robot, as in like,
Bad robot.
as in the.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
The
Whatever.
production company?
Whatever.
Are you making jokes about production companies?
You hired him. I don't know.
Jason clearly making pertinent references to everyone watching the stream right now. Oh yeah, Bad Robot. Speaking of Bad, okay, what does Bad Robot produce?
Star Trek, the new Star Wars,
Okay.
Lost.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
Everybody has seen Bad Robot. End of
Only if you stick around for the end credits.
Bad Robot.
Really? There's a sound cue that comes with it?
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought I didn't know. So if you guys knew, props to you. I knew it was a production company. I didn't know what they had done. A neutralizer. Got a neutralizer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Abrams' company.
In the chat, people also know it. Zachary Fitzgerald, as in Lost.
Diana Hernandez. Jason got the jokes.
Woo!
And it's Pox MC says, pick up the beans, guys.
I was eating those beans.
Were you?
No, that's what.
That's what he says in the game.
Oh gosh.
I got that.
You're dropping all the references today, aren't you? Jason's
We're just so excited to be back, you guys.
Clearly there's a warm-up process to being back here. I
Well,
don't
if you
know
guys
if
aren't going to say anything, I need to.
I'm apparently just so occupied pressing the S button the whole time.
It does seem to take up an awful lot of your attention here.
I'm just trying to get us to the final battle. I'm sorry for trying to actually, do the thing that people come for, which is play and beat the games. Maybe they're coming for the witty commentary though. That would be nice.
Like Gage Bauer, who says fuzzy pickles.
Ah!
Hey, yeah.
Fuzzy pickles. Yeah, there's a serious dearth of picture taking in this game. I feel like it would be awesome if there was a little bit more, like the photo guy appearing.
Yeah,
and taking pictures.
I do wish that was a thing in this one. That would be.
So again, that's one of my favorite things about Earthbound is
And another reason why stuff like the photo albums stand out in your mind when you think about Earthbound, because of all the photos that get taken of you throughout the game.
Right.
It's a big part of the game.
It's a huge, it's a minor design detail, right? Like, oh, we're gonna have a photographer drop down and take a picture of you every so often across your journey. But it's such a cool mechanic And it has such a huge payoff at the end of the game, because the whole ending sequence as the credits roll are these photographs that you're like, oh, what did these mean? And now all of a sudden, like, they play into the final moments of the game, and it's a really moving moment, which again, like Stephanie said, goes back to why it played such a big part of my Undertale theory and linking it to Earthbound, because it's a key item, and how many other games is a photo album such a prominent part of the gameplay, especially when it's a game that is so closely tied or so closely inspired to the Undertale Earthbound connection. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Got a brain food lunch.
A brain food lunch.
So, where all the smart people eat.
Wow, they're throwing you a lot of butterflies here. That's great.
Because he recognizes you need it, apparently.
Yeah.
Let's try... Oof. That's a costly spell. I don't even have enough PP to use that spell.
I was about to say, well, the butterfly should help, right?
No, because I don't think in general I have just enough PP. Yeah, I just have max 40 already.
Oh, weird.
So.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, hello, friend. Hello, friend. There's a walking hieroglyph there.
Is that what that is?
Yes, and that's typically an enemy.
Huh.
Oh, but apparently.
Oh, okay.
So.
It's more of a port key in this one.
Yes, a port key.
It's Harry Potter.
I get Harry Potter.
Okay.
It's not like, that's not as obscure of a reference as Bad Robot.
I figured if we were pulling him out, I could take him from anywhere.
Right? Mainstream. So it's important to note here, though, this is interesting. So right now, this is very clearly this is meant to replicate the final moments of Earthbound, as if that wasn't obvious. But at this point, the souls of all the kids have been put into the robots. So this is Dr. Andonuts going to that moment where he puts the souls of the kids into the robots. They're going to their death, basically. And in Dr. Andonuts' mind, it also drives me nuts that this actually does nothing. In every game, it does nothing. I think in Earthbound, there's a horn of life hidden there. But otherwise, it's just kind of this useless tentacle that's there for design purposes.
Have there ever been any commentary by any of the designers about why it's there? Is it there just to annoy people?
I just think it's there as a design, like, ooh, look at this cool futuristic thing.
Yeah, but there's nothing else
there. This is so bizarre. This gravestone is one of many. Do you want to record your journey before it ends? Yeah, let's do it. Your game is saved. Continue. So this is saying it's a gravestone, even though it's not. It's interesting. So this is...
Well, in Dr. Andonuts' mind, though, it is actually a gravestone because...
This is a death trap.
This is what he sent. He sent all the kids back through time. They saved the world, but they couldn't come back to the same timeline because when they went back in time and saved everyone, they changed the future. And so this game is all about divergent timelines and how even if you went back to the past to change something, you could never come back to your original timeline.
Right.
Because your original timeline is gone.
Yep. That's exactly it. So this is interesting.
So what are we fighting?
So right now, we're fighting the Trans-Dimension Terminate, which is that robot that was running around earlier, so clearly it does attack you.
There we go.
There we go. Terminate was blown to smithereens. There we go. That was
sweet.
He wasn't too hard. But it's interesting to note. So his sprite is the sprite of. So that sprite right there. Shoot. Well, and now he's gone. But that sprite of the robot broken in half and just laying there is actually Ness's sprite at the end of the game.
Oh, that's interesting.
So when you beat Gygus, all the robots are shown outside of like the final layer, shattered apart, like ripped to shreds. Not ripped to shreds, but like broken in half, kind of like what that robot looked like. And Ness, you can always tell Ness's robot because the other three robots look exactly as they do here, right? They're interchangeable. But Ness's robot has the signature red hat, the red ball cap that he has. And so it's interesting that one of the enemies here is basically a Ness bot or a Ness robot. A robot meant to symbolize Ness. I think that's pretty interesting.
So is that just another part of Dr. Andonuts feeling guilty about killing Ness, and now Ness kind of haunts him, or is it something else?
It's a fair question. I don't know. I think the biggest question that this game leaves us with is where is Ness and why is he not a part of this game, right? We see him.
He does kind of appear, but that's kind of a ghost of Ness or something.
Yeah, we see him noticeably absent in multiple times throughout this game, throughout Toby's hack here. He's been replaced by Varric, or Foos, in our playthrough. This bounty hunter character. So that's already, a big part of him being missing. He wasn't in Dr. Andonuts' museum hall of people that I've killed, which we played through last time. How to kill a kid or whatever, that hall was called. Everyone was there, including his ex-wife and things like that. Everyone was there except for Ness. So again, it's very interesting, and Ness is very noticeably missing, but he's present here. He's present as kind of sleeping Ness in Magic Hands. We talked to him earlier, and he's like, "Who am I? Who are you? Ha!"
Yeah.
So
he's kind of there, and there are even people in the overworld who make reference to "Oh, you're new. You're not Ness. You're somebody else."
Yeah, people are actively saying "Hey,
where's Ness? You're not Ness." So we've gotten a lot of references, not just in this end section, but through the whole game, really.
So I guess that bears the question, right? If this is in Dr. Andonuts' mind, who is Ness, and why is he not present in this game? Submit your theories in the comments. Actually, I would be very interested to see people's interpretations, because I'm not sure. And that's a big part. Ness's noticeable absence in this game is another reason why, in my theory on Sans and Ness and kind of their connection, why I wanted to kind of draw that parallel. Because very clearly, Toby Fox made sure that Ness wasn't a part of this game. It's a very conscious decision on his part, so I'm like, oh, well, if he's not part of this game, I wonder what that could potentially mean. And so I'm like, oh, well, maybe he saved Undertale to be kind of the unofficial continuation of Ness's story.
Sure.
Which I don't know. It's extreme, certainly, but I think that there's enough evidence there to prompt an interesting conversation about it, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, let me continue to press S for a little bit.
So I'm looking in the chat. Let's see. We're starting to get some stuff coming in. Let's see. There's a lot of arguments about, so to be honest, there's a lot of argument in the chat at this point, especially I think since we're getting so close to the end, about the whole Ness is Sans isn't Ness, are you crazy, what's wrong with you? Sans is Ness, maybe not, maybe they are,
I mean, here's the thing, right? Everything that we do on the Game Theorists is, it at the end of the day, it's just a theory.
It's true.
And that's that tagline for it's not meant to whitewash everything and be oh, well, I make no claims about this. I try to support the theories as best I can, and I think that one has a fair amount of evidence to kind of support it, honestly. There's a lot of weird parallels there. Is it exact? No. And are there gaps in the theories? Yes, but there's always going to be gaps in pretty much any theory that you come up with. I try in creating theories to, and I've thrown out a lot of episodes because I wasn't happy with the level of research. Even with that Ness and Sans theory, I knew that there were gaps, and I knew that there were going to be criticisms to things, and I knew throwing in, and Papyrus is a Starman at the very end was I should have taken more time to explain that too, but the episode was already going on really long. So I recognize that that's kind of just a danger with doing these sorts of things, but what I really strive to, and even with the Sans and Ness thing, I held on to that one for a while until I found what that little missing piece was. That sometimes there's that evidence that makes things click, and I won't go forward with a script until I'm really happy that I've covered every angle. And I wasn't I really liked the parallels between Ness and Sans in creating that episode, but it wasn't until I found out about the Halloween hack and Ness not being present in it, that it's all about these two divergent timelines, that there is this kind of this overall theme, and we'll see it as we get to the final boss, but this overall theme of like, do you actually have to kill people? Do you actually have to kill enemies in games similar to what you see in Undertale? It wasn't until I saw how strong the parallels were between this Earthbound game and Undertale that I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable moving forward with this episode. Because believe it or not, and I'm sure a lot of people watching don't believe it, and a lot of haters of game theory and of the shows that we do don't believe it, but like, I try to stay very particular about like what we're releasing and what merits a theory, right? Like there has to be enough evidence there for it to be plausible and enough holes filled in that's like, okay, I get it. Like if it was just, oh, there's a photo album and a badge, then no, I wouldn't make a theory about like, oh, Ness and Sans, there's a parallel there. Because yeah, it's an interesting parallel, but it's not like so much so that it's like, it's gotta be a connection. But you combine that with the Starman uniform and the Halloween hack evidence and the way that Papyrus is standing and things like that, and now all of a sudden you have a lot of pieces that, when put together, feel like a much stronger case. So there is that threshold.
Great.
What was I rambling too much?
No, I actually totally agree. I was really excited when that episode came out because of all the research that you had put into it and how excited. I know you were super excited about that episode going out, and then it was just this like firestorm on Reddit and stuff. And
people weren't as I'll say people weren't as excited about it as I was, and I was a bit sad.
You know, and that sometimes happens.
At least the initial response.
Yeah.
The first response of people who like devour everything Undertale were like, oh well, no. But I think later response, like after day one, it got better, which was nice, which felt good for me.
I was about to say it actually mellowed out, and the thing is, it's like the Mario is mental episode. It's like, it's frankly like a lot of them where it's a theory. It's supposed, the whole point is to teach you something you didn't know about the games that you love to play and to look at them from a new perspective. And by doing that, it makes your appreciation of the game deeper and better. And I thought that episode did that, but you know, it's cool.
I think what it is in a lot of cases, and you'll see it, I'm sure you'll see it pretty heavily in the Trump episode comments, but like, people get very defensive about things. And so when I say things like Sonic is slow, it's not meant to be an attack on Sonic. It's not meant to be like negative in any way, shape, or form. It's meant to just like look at evidence and yes, I use the wrong, like, new Sonic is slightly taller than old Sonic or whatever, but actually, fun fact, if you do the math, I actually gave Sonic more of a chance by making him taller. You actually make his strides longer, and the world, trust me, everyone was like, you used the wrong Sonic measurements, and I'm like,
it would have come out worse.
It would have come out worse, actually, had I used the correct ones. But, so people get defensive about that sort of thing, and that's fine, like, I get it, but at the end of the day, it's meant to be fun, it's meant to be educational, and it's meant to get you to think in a different way, and question the world around you, and not necessarily take things for granted, right? That's one thing that my dad actually did a really good job of instilling in me, I would say, is a sense of curiosity and of asking questions. Like, just because it says Sonic is the fastest thing alive, I don't necessarily have to believe that. I can look at the evidence and judge for myself. That's a really oddly specific and, kind of goofy example, but
you grew up all your life.
No, but it's one of those things that, like, because of him, because my dad is the type who's always questioning and like reading more to kind of learn more about the world around him and things like that, and it really instilled in me like, hey, I don't have to necessarily take things at face value, and I can be open to a lot of new ideas, and some I'll like and I'll take forward and I'll, adopt that as something that I believe in, and other times, yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's something that I don't agree with, but I looked at it, I learned something from it, and I can take something away from it and move on. Because that's the other thing too that I firmly believe in is exposing yourself to as many things and experiences in life as possible.
Exposing yourself.
Yes, you know all about that, Stephanie the Flasher. Which, if you watch the FNAF streams, you know,
please watch the FNAF streams to get some context there.
But it's true, right? Where, you know, a really good example of this actually is with Steph and I doing consulting with YouTube, right? So a lot of you guys know, but for those of you who don't, you know, we will go and we will consult other YouTube channels on how to grow their presence, you know, how to optimize their channel, what the analytics are telling them about how their channel operates, things like that.
It's a lot of data. It's a lot of number crunching in the background.
It's a lot of number crunching. And honestly, it takes you to a lot of, you know, part of our job, and in order to provide people with a lot of benefit from, you know, working with us, we have to know a lot of YouTube. And so we watch a lot of different...
So much YouTube.
The good, the bad, the bizarre...
Everything.
A lot of YouTube. And so, one of those things, honestly, is like, you know, toy unboxing videos, makeup tutorials, you know, gameplay stuff, obviously.
Pranks and car channels and kids stuff and everything. I'm trying to think. Let's Players out your ears.
I'm trying to think of what the most bizarre channel I've worked with. Like, music channels, toy unboxing is probably one of the weirdest ones.
Toy unboxing is pretty bizarre.
But the thing is, do I enjoy a lot of that? No, you know, like there are certain scripted series on YouTube that I'm like, oh, I can't stand this sort of thing. Like this is just painful to watch. But at the end of the day, I watch it and I learn from it, right? Like, do I myself find myself wanting to watch toy unboxing videos all the time?
You don't enjoy the videos, but we enjoy learning from the videos.
Exactly.
Everything teaches you something, and that's why, like, if people dismiss like certain parts of YouTube or certain kinds of videos, it's like, yeah, it might not be for you, but you can probably learn something from it.
Yeah, it's like all the like knee-jerk hate that like PewDiePie gets a lot of times, and I was actually surprised to see it. I thought that at this point it had kind of gone away. You know, that at this point PewDiePie is kind of like, you know, big enough, and that people like you either liked him or you didn't like him, but you didn't go off and kind of like attack him in other forums. And then I was watching the Conan O'Brien Clueless Gamer sketch.
Yeah, just last night.
That he did, that PewDiePie was a guest on, and they were playing Far Cry Primal. And I was really shocked that all the comments were like, I hate this guy, he's a cancer, his content sucks, this, and I'm like, have
you guys learned nothing?
Well, and the thing is, it's fine. You don't have to like everything.
Of course not.
But to go out and like actively bash things or try to proliferate just this like negative attitude, it's like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But it exists in its own corner of the world, and it doesn't mean that you have to go out, seek it out, and trash it, right? If you see a video with PewDiePie in the title and you don't like him, then you just ignore it and you move on. But instead, going in and being like, this guy is the cancer on the face of the earth, it sucks, honestly. And we see that, and we feel that. Like, you know, I'll be honest, like, going to the Game Theorist subreddit is one of the most depressing things that I can do.
Oh my gosh, you just don't do it.
It's the Game Theorist subreddit, so you would think it would be like, hey, people who like game theory, come here and come up with cool ideas and discussions about topics and like, wow, that was an interesting episode, or oh, I didn't agree with this. But so much of it is just like, Matt Pat sucks now, he doesn't do enough of X, Y, and Z video, and I'll try to go on every once in a while and I'll be like, no, the videos are actually exactly the same. Like, I very specifically programmed them to like have one math episode for every X number of lore episodes, and he's only doing GTLive all the time, and it's like, no, actually, there are, on the whole, multiple times more game theories than there ever were in years past. And part of that is because we've been able to have more members of the team, but also part of that is because in order for us to stay relevant on YouTube, that's kind of what you have to do. But it's one of those things that, like, just negativity for negativity's sake in a lot of cases is no is just kind of a bummer, and you don't need it in life. Like, take what you will, and you know, learn from it, avoid it, grow from it, whatever it is. But to go around and live your life with a negative attitude, it's a way that I don't like to live. And it's something that I would recommend if you do it, don't. It's like your life will be happier as a result, I feel like. Rather than existing in worlds where you're so unhappy all the time. I don't know. That's me going off on a random soapbox tangent while I try to fight Geigy leagues and not die.
I think it's totally relevant.
Of course you do, because you're sitting on the couch next to me.
What? Oh no, I mean, yeah, okay, I'm a little biased.
But you also see it.
It's totally true. Oh yeah, and you see it everywhere. You see it with, everyone has, whether it's a channel as a whole, whether it's a certain piece of content or whatever, those knee-jerk reactions where they come out of nowhere and it's like, whoa, what's going on here? Why are people so inflamed about this or whatever? And yeah, it's unnecessary.
Well, and you feel it too. Like, we all feel it when something, when like a video doesn't go over well,
oh, yeah,
or something like that. We all feel it.
The team's sad.
Yeah, everyone's sad. Even Jason is sad, and you don't want to make Jason sad.
Don't make Jason.
Don't make Jason sad.
Don't make Jason. He cries, gets all blubbery.
Cries all 10. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Where this takes us? Probably just to another section of the map. All right.
No, but it's totally true. You know, and you can avoid it. It's best to avoid it. We try to avoid it. We try and, you know, look at the bigger picture, and that's that's ultimately what you have to do. You take a step back and you're like, hey, was I proud of this? Was this exciting for me? Did I learn something? And if the answer is yes, then hopefully people see that, and, you know, you shrug it off and you move on to the next one.
Well, and also, and that's not to say that there isn't value to those sorts of, like, constructive negative comments.
That's when you said, like, hey, you go to the Game Theorist subreddit and hopefully you see people who say stuff like, hey, I don't agree with the theory for X, Y, and Z reasons, and we always read that stuff, and it's like, hey, oh, they made a really good point, or like, hey, if we do a part 2 of this, we'll totally address that, because there is an answer for that, maybe they just don't know about it or whatever.
Right.
So that's actually super constructive and really helpful. But we all know what we're talking about with stuff that's not super constructive and helpful.
Also, and it's also one of those things too, like, there's definite value in the things when people are like, oh, I want more of X theory, or I want more of Y theory.
Yeah.
And those sorts of comments are really helpful, but it's people who, like, a lot of times don't either look at the channel or haven't looked at recent uploads, because I'll always go back to the data, right? Like, I'm not the type to, like, I try not to get defensive about things, and I'm like, okay, if someone has given me criticism, I'm gonna try to look back at what I'm doing and analyze, based on the data, you know, is there something wrong? Is there something that actually needs to be fixed here? And a lot of times those, like, oh, you need to do more of X or Y theory, I'll go back, I'll crunch the numbers, and I'll be like, no, there's still the right proportion based on where the audience's interests are, where, you know, what people respond most favorably to, things like that. And it's also goofy too, because a lot of the critiques in those instances are like, oh, MatPat is only doing, shoot, let me focus on healing myself. MatPat is only doing,
what? We're playing a game.
I know, like, MatPat is only doing lore-based theories, or what, or like he's doing more FNAF theories for the clickbait, or he's doing lore-based theories because they get the views. And it's like, yes, it gets the views, but the reason why is because that's what the audience wants, right? Like, if I were to skew away, like, if the audience wants that sort of thing, I should give it, as an entertainer, and as someone who's creating an entertainment product for the people watching, I feel like it's my duty and my responsibility to give you guys what you want. And so,
making videos that people like, why would you do such a thing?
Right, I mean, it seems absurd. No, and it's not to say, like, I will do things that don't necessarily speak to me. Like, you know, a lot of people have been requesting a Call of Duty Zombies video, and I've been kind of dragging my feet along that one because it's not a game that I'm necessarily drawn to. I'll check it out when I have time, and right now it's just really busy. But you
know what? That dating sim episode is actually coming.
Yeah, that one is coming next week, which is super exciting.
Yeah, it's coming out next week. Yay!
But
we should also at some point talk about why there's a number 3 on the screen. I don't remember that from Earthbound.
We can talk about that in a second.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, but what was I gonna say? Oh, but it's one of those things that like it's not for. At the end of the day, it's really just meant to make sure that you guys are happy with what you're doing, and so, or with what we're producing. And shoot, I've lost my train of thought now.
Make videos that people like, hopefully.
Well, that you guys will enjoy.
Yeah.
And that you guys want, and so like, and sometimes, you know, it makes sense, and sometimes it's not something that's a topic that interests me. Like I'll still do topics that really fascinate me, like. There's an episode coming up on Chun-Li that I've wanted to do for years, and finally, like, the time is right, and we had the time to, like, actually dig into the research and do it, which I'm so excited about, you know, and so that's an episode for me, you know, and it's an episode for the people who like the mathy episodes, but, so that's me saying, like, oh, I do the episodes for you guys, like, yeah, it's a give and take, right? Like, I don't want the channel to be so self-serving that's only, like, my niche interests, because, you know, my niche interests are, like, community and reality TV and stuff like that, and so that's why I didn't put film theory on here, because I didn't want to expose people who might not be interested in film stuff to that, but if you are, you can watch it over there. I'm rambling now.
It's cool.
Let's talk about the number 3.
We'll talk about the game, but I think it was worth talking about, especially with this kind of thing where it was like, hey, this was an unusual theory. This was one that got a lot of attention, and we talked about it, and that's cool.
And it's also the reason why, and it's been fun to do stuff like the Halloween hack, where again, going back to doing stuff that we're passionate about, like this is something I'm really, really interested in.
Also, the live stream has been really cool because sometimes we stumble across these like smaller or more niche games, but they're super interesting or there's something really cool about them that's worth like theorizing about, but we don't have like an excuse to play them really. And being able to like play them, tell other people about them, share them, that kind of thing on the live stream is actually really cool. It's like a chance that we've never had before. Before, if we like were playing games together, it was like one weekend in a month where it's like, yo, she's Woolly World, let's play the whole thing right now because we're never gonna get an opportunity again. Because we're so busy.
Yeah, because so much time is spent either playing the games for research purposes and you know, just trying to get through them, or just work. We do a lot of work.
It's so much more fun to play them this way. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is really fun.
Thanks for supporting the streams, because we really like doing them. They're really fun. You know, and if they were detracting from other things that we're doing, like for typical game theory episodes or film theory episodes or all their projects that we have going on, we wouldn't do them anymore.
We've actually increased the number of theory episodes.
Yeah, there's more theory episodes than ever. There's more new special projects than ever, which so exciting. I can't wait to tell you more about them.
We'll talk about it on Friday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on Friday. I know.
Friday.
Fine.
Okay, let's finish this game. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh, what's up?
This is pertinent to about how you like to do the live streams so you can play games that you want to play. Right here we have a board meeting.
Oh, a board meeting.
Asking GTLive, and it says,
Do Undertale.
Do Undertale. Somebody else says, do Life is Strange. And third is, do Earthbound. And that person gets thrown out the window.
You know, and I guess that's a great way to kind of close the button on this as we get ready to kind of enter the final section here.
Yeah.
Is the fact that, like, everyone did want us to do Undertale for the live stream, and we just didn't feel like we could bring anything new to the table. So instead we gave you this.
So many people played it, you guys, and they did such a good job. Everyone who played it played.
You played good, Jacksepticeye.
You did so well, Jack.
PewDiePie, great playing of Undertale.
Yeah.
Markiplier could have gotten a little farther. This is me. This gesture, by the way, is
patting them on the head.
Yeah, me patting you guys on the head. I thought I should probably explain that, because otherwise it's just me making awkward hand
maybe
gestures.
you were like...
Jacksepticeye doing great work, bro. And everybody go bounce, bounce. Everybody go bounce, bounce. But yeah, so so we found the middle ground by playing what we thought was kind of this interesting fusion of one of my favorite games of all time, Earthbound, an Undertale kind of like origin sort of thing, and fusing it together to create this. And I've been super excited to share it with you.
Well, let's beat it then.
Let's do it. Just do it.
Let's do it. All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Ooh, all right. So, interesting. Huh.
Okay.
So this
Oh,
is.
where are we?
So this is the Sea of Eve in this game. Oh, we got a boss battle. The Amalgamate. Okay. So this is interesting because, and I mentioned this in the Sans theory. This is an appearance of the Amalgamate, which is a fusion of a bunch of different enemies from this game all together.
Okay.
In Undertale, there's also amalgamates, which are fusions of other enemies or like morphed enemies, things like that. So it's just another one of those really interesting references, I think.
Close homage there.
Right. So this is the appearance of the amalgamate, which I think is really, really interesting. That being said, I don't know how to fight him, so I'm gonna try Sleep's Time Stop. I'm gonna try.
Let's see.
Gonna try magneting him, maybe. No. Barrier? No. He's gonna attack with magic, I bet. So I'm gonna say. Maybe I just attack him. Landy is gonna do a shield. Let's do a shield. Feel it. Oh, she doesn't have enough for a shield. Darn it, Landy, you are the worst every time. Literally every time. Does she have a good that can do a shield, maybe?
Okay, so some behind-the-scenes knowledge here. To get past this area, to get to the final town and rest area of the game, so we have one more rest area to get through, we have to beat up to 6 mini-bosses. So it's like an RNG thing.
Great.
They're all the same enemy, and despite... okay, these guys are the real deal. These guys are hard.
Okay, turned into an axe and swung himself.
Okay.
Cool. Cool story, bro. Drain some PP. PP was sucked. Ooh, okay, we're protected by power shield.
That's good.
Okay, I think we'll be able to do this, right?
Hopefully.
Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, 71.
Ooh,
that
71.
was really well.
Drained really well. It doesn't give any hints as to... Wait, hold on. Let's see.
I'm gonna try freezing him.
They are the amalgamate, okay.
I'm gonna try the HP sucker again because that worked really well. And I'm just gonna have you bash, I think. Ooh, bloody thunderbolts in all directions.
So he has 7 different attacks. He fires thunderbolts. He axes someone. Okay.
But so this is reflecting everything. Ooh, Landy every time. Worst. You are the worst.
The official strategy on him is to duke it out and stay alive.
Great. Pro tips. Pro tips with Steph.
Right? There we go.
Duke it out, don't die. Ooh, yeah, smash attack.
Pop some cocoon pizzas if you need
I was
to
gonna
keep
say, I
everybody's
feel like
health
a
up.
cocoon pizza might be warranted
Yeah.
at this point. Because we have a lot of those, which is nice.
Yeah.
You are still gonna use your HP sucker, and you, sir, are going to freeze him. Because maybe he'll freeze. Ooh, time stop. Ah, it didn't work on Foos.
Good, okay.
Boom, I'm not paralyzed. Nice.
All right,
Oh, there we
hit
go.
him.
Boom.
Oh, okay. Yeah. One down.
Yeah. Maybe. Ooh.
Whoa.
Level 16.
All right.
That's great. Hell yes, Mexicans.
That was a reference to a previous stream.
And we just support Mexicans.
That's true too.
Like no shame.
Fully behind that
Yay.
effort.
Yay Mexicans.
What?
Yeah. I'm saying yay Mexicans.
Yeah, it's true.
That's good. It's fact.
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 Yay.
True story. Yay indeed.
Just not sure where to go with that.
There-
I mean, I eat a lot of Mexican food. I know that.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
We live in Southern California,
I could go for some Mexican food.
right? It sounds great.
That sounds great right now.
The tacos, the sopas, the empanadas, the burritos, they are all so good here.
What was that?
If you-
the burritos?
Burritos. If you live in another part of the country, you should just come to Southern California and eat all of the awesome Mexican food we have here. It's so good.
I could go for a burrito.
Yeah?
Or yeah. What is your favorite Mexican food, Stephanie? Let's move away from
Ooh.
all the like serious conversations we've had.
It's hard. So I've had some pretty awesome sopas. Also, you know, I just can't get over a really good fish taco, to tell you the truth. I know it's simple. Fish, cabbage, or like some slaw, little lime, tortilla. I'm all set.
Yeah, you're all good to go.
So good. We have so many good fish taco places here. And before moving to California, I'd never even heard of a fish taco. Someone ordered one, my mom ordered one in a restaurant at one point, on the East Coast, and I thought she was out of her mind. I was like, why would you put fish in a taco? What is wrong with you? And then we moved out here. Last 4 years we've been living here. If I could eat a fish taco every day, I would be so happy. They are so good.
Fish tacos are great.
They're so good. Your favorite Mexican food?
I would also agree that the fish taco is my current favorite right now.
Yeah. I mean, I also like a good nacho or something, but those I feel like they're so Americanized. I don't even know what an authentic nacho is really like.
Tell me about it.
So,
Damn straight. Yeah. True story. Okay, I need to figure this out. So I need this here.
Let's see.
Wait, I should go back and put a shield up. So I need a shield. Maybe. Okay, so
people are also weighing in on their favorite tacos. Drew Kent fish taco. Mary Baldino likes pork tacos.
Ooh.
Steven Martinez, gorditas. Are gorditas, were they an invention of Taco Bell? Are they a real Mexican dish? Can anyone confirm this? Because I don't think I've ever seen them on an actual Mexican menu.
I'm honestly not sure. That is
I think they may be I don't want to speak for anyone who may be making real, authentic gorditas out there, but I've never actually seen one on a real menu.
It is true. I have not seen a real gordita.
If anyone can confirm that.
I have seen real chalupas.
Yeah, chalupas.
Which I was surprised by. I thought for sure chalupa was
and churros and stuff like that. But if anyone can, hey, I live in Mexico, my grandma makes gorditas and has been making them all my life or something like that, please tell us.
Yeah, I'd love to know. Because I'm not sure, actually. I am not familiar.
So good. Susan Snapdragon, fish tacos with a purple heart next to them.
Ooh.
So love for the fish taco.
Love for the fish taco, man. Fish taco is so good. We have this restaurant out here called Rubio's. They give you
They do a pretty good fish taco.
They do a nice smattering of different types of fish tacos. Oh, so delicious.
Good.
Excellent. Excellent.
You can get them grilled or blackened or fried.
Stephanie?
You can also get shrimp.
You can do all those things.
I'm getting really hungry right now.
Oh no. Bloody thunderbolts in all directions!
Please kill him and don't talk about tacos. Fire blazing cats and stuff.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh gosh.
He was defeated.
Okay. Ooh, alright.
You just need to bring Foos back to life.
Yeah, jeez.
If that's humanly possible, which I'm not sure actually. It might not be at this point. Let's see. So I need... So we're definitely out. What does Brain Food Lunch do? I forget. This is Brain Food Lunch is an actual item from Earthbound. When eaten, you recover about 300 HP and 50 PP. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So who can bring Foos back to life? Who has... I believe it would be Poop. I believe Poop is the guy to talk to here. Let's see. Wait, Poop. Here we go. Poop has Cleanse. Okay. So he can do it. So I should give the Brain Food Lunch.
Milkbone says, try unscrew.
Ah! Try unscrew.
I saw a couple of questions about number 3.
Yes, I did too.
Also.
So we should cover that, because I don't remember that from Earthbound.
Oh, number 3.
I've played it. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, so it's actually one of my favorite jokes from the game. So... One second. I'm crossing my fingers that this works. Yes! Foos was revived. Great. Right? That would have been really bad.
Should you give some help to Landy?
I was gonna say we should give some help to Landy.
Oh, also, thank you, Adrian Sandoval. I am Mexican and have eaten gorditas my whole life. They are completely Mexican. Thank you for confirming that. That's awesome.
That is great to know.
Did, because Taco Bell comes up with some interesting hybrids, okay?
Taco Bell comes up with all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah. You just don't know.
Is this a boss battle?
Ugh.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So those guys, those sprites, are Kraken in the original game. They're called Kraken.
Yeah.
Here they are amalgamates apparently. Go, talk! No, check! Here you go.
We're having leftovers for dinner tonight. Oh, I wanted a gordita.
We could,
Oh, wait.
Don't worry, we can have gorditas for dinner tonight.
Oh wait,
I just
didn't need to
snotted
tell
all
you
over
that.
myself. Sorry.
Ooh, nice.
We're ruining the suspense.
And now
Let's
you're
do it.
gonna touch Jason's keyboard. Oh man, that's awesome.
All right. Okay. Oh wait, you didn't need to tell you that. Okay.
Oh wait, didn't need to tell you that. Giggle, kiss.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Weird.
Also, Christian Mora. I live in South Texas, and my grandmother came from Mexico. She makes the best homemade pork gorditas. Awesome. Oh man, that sounds so good.
So let's get through this
Okay.
section and
Yep.
then talk
So
about
this, there should be our last rest spot. Should be in here.
it. Foos! Come back. This monster stuff is absurd. It's even okay if you barf on the customers.
Is he dreaming?
So if you remember from the very beginning of the game, Foos is a bit of an alcoholic.
Foos is an alcoholic, and he works at a bar. So
Okay.
it's sort of like he's dreaming.
He is. Foos! If you want to go past this point, I'm not going to stop you. But you might not like what you see. Foos, you know you don't have to fight. You have a choice. This is what we've been talking about the whole time. You know you don't have to fight. You have a choice. Come back to Tucson. We all love you there. Just use the portal in middle of town and forget about what you're doing now. So this whole time we've been operating under the assumption that you don't have to kill the final boss, and it's lines like that that make me think that's the case.
Right.
But the alternative here, okay, Foos, if you want to go past this point, you can.
But
You know you don't have to fight, you have a choice. Come back to Tucson. We all love you there. Just use the portal in the middle of town and forget what you're doing now. So it's interesting because technically we're still in Dr. Andonuts' mind.
Yeah.
So that could just be Dr. Andonuts' mind being like, hey, don't kill me.
Yeah.
It could be. I'm curious. You want to take the portal back?
We could try it.
Hey.
Hey, cutie.
Oh, okay.
Foos, I hope you remember me. Wouldn't it be nice to go on a date sometime? Come back to us. We all miss you. Use the portal in the middle of town.
Interesting. So everyone's kind of pushing us in that direction.
Everyone wants you to leave.
Shh, don't talk too loud. What do you want? I want to buy.
Yeah.
Ooh, bring food, lunch, wine, pizza.
Buy it all,
pendants.
man.
Yeah, we're gonna buy all this. Horn of Life. Finally! In the final moments of the game, an item that can bring the characters back to life. Thank goodness. So that's everything. Keep on watch for bad guys. Great. Let's talk to everything else. That's, I think, the portal. Merrick, I want you to know that I'm very proud of you. You're a true hero. Go get that monster. So that's the mayor of Tucson who initially petitioned us.
Oh, there's the portal. Okay.
Is it?
Looks like it.
Nothing.
Oh.
Talk to. Nobody is here. So this sprite is actually, it's interesting. This sprite is the image that all the bosses in Earthbound have as you approach them. They all appear as sparkling, like, points of light. So it's weird that it's here and that it does nothing. That's interesting. So we'll bulk
I
up.
feel like that's where you came from.
What,
Is
the portal of light? Yeah, that could be. This will bring you back to the beginning of Magic Hand, if that's what you want. Do so at your own risk. Huh. No, this is the portal in the middle of town. I think that's what everyone's saying. So that bus stop will take you back to Magic Hands, right? But this... Am I misjudging that?
It does look like portal in the middle of town.
It should be
looks
this.
portally in the middle of town.
So maybe there was Toby Fox originally intended there to be like an alternate pathway to end the game where you don't kill him,
Maybe.
and you were supposed to take this pathway and it's just not active.
Maybe. That's weird.
Here, I'm gonna.
I mean, that is kind of what it seems like, but I don't want to jump to that assumption.
Here, I'm gonna save state. I'm just curious what happens if we hop back to Magicant right now.
Yeah.
So if we hop back to Magicant, and we're just back here.
Okay.
Huh. So this is presumably to like continue leveling up and fighting.
I think
whatever.
so.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we're gonna go back to where we just left off. Okay. So take the portal, but you can't take the portal. Come here, butterfly. It's too bad that there's like no hotel to like insta heal.
Right?
That would be nice. Magic butterfly made us relax. Cool. Here, let's get a bunch of cash.
Buy stuff.
Withdrawal, $6,000, man.
Yeah.
Shopping spree.
No, because if we die.
Well, we're gonna deposit it back. I'm just gonna buy a bunch right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I think you can always do a bunch of horns of life. Clearly, who's gonna lug this around? Who should have a couple since he's the one who's least likely to die.
Yeah.
Let's buy that. Horn of life. Yes, please. Great. That works on that. Great. Keep buying them for days. Everyone should have like 2.
3 horns.
What?
2's good.
2's probably good. Cocoon pizzas are actually pretty good, so it was nice that they gave us a bunch of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, hop into the chat while I kind of load up on items.
What I'm actually going to do for a second is hop over. I just want to make sure it's not our version of the game, nothing like that. I'm gonna hop over to
for the portal, you mean?
behind the scenes info. Yeah. Let's see. The star does absolutely nothing. Feel free to ignore it.
Huh. That's really interesting. Because it feels like that, everyone being like, go, take the star. That's...
Yeah. It's interesting.
I wonder if there isn't a way to beat this game that is non-violent, I wonder if that was what the original intent was.
Right.
Was similar to the beginning of the game. And for those of you who didn't see it, I believe it's part 2 of our stream, which is on the GTLive channel. But at the beginning of the game, in order to enter at Dr. Andonuts' mind, you have to make the decision to not kill him and not choose nothing. You actually have to escape out of the dialogue box in order to kind of progress forward with the game, which is really interesting and very bizarre. It's good to know, you know?
Yeah.
Who's gonna lug this thing around?
You can go back to Magicant. The upside is that you can go through the dungeon again. The downside is that you have to go through the dungeon again.
That's funny. Oh, Landy doesn't have any more.
The arms dealer sells the best stuff in the game, so load up.
Heck yes, he does.
Let's see.
Want more brain food lunches, man. That stuff is great. It's quality goods right there.
Okay, so once we leave here, there's also no going back. It's the very end, so
do it.
Make our final choices
Just do it.
now. Yeah.
I like that he's like, who's gonna lug this pizza around?
Right?
Like the pizza is some like really heavy burden.
It's really powerful pizza, man.
It is a strong pizza.
So, it's interesting, when they're telling you you can go back to Tucson, you can forget what you're doing now, it still leaves Dr. Andonuts' situation totally unresolved.
It does, yeah, so even if you were to teleport back,
and just completely abandon this, it doesn't seem like that doesn't solve anything. That just puts you back where you started at the beginning of the game.
Right.
So you haven't actually won anything at that point. You haven't accomplished anything.
It's true. You've kind of just explored his psyche and then
been
left. Like, all right, peace out.
Oh, you creeper. So it feels like in order to actually win anything, we have to press on.
Yeah.
Am I interpreting that right?
No, I mean, I agree.
Okay.
I think we're good with items for now, we'll say.
I mean,
we got a lot.
When we're talking about like the star going back to Tucson and being able to just abandon everything, it doesn't seem like that would have been the right answer anyway. Yeah.
We're just gonna deposit all that.
Great.
Woohoo! Yeah, the exciting world of banking. Let's save state. Save it. Great, and we'll also save it at the phone.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make the choice.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try to make the choice of not killing him.
Yeah.
Because everything keeps saying you have a choice. You don't have to fight. You have a choice. You don't have to fight. So I'm taking the game at its word.
We're trying to do a pacifist run. We'll see if it's possible.
Pacifist as much
Pacifist
as you like.
in this last 5 minutes. Okay.
We were pacifist to a lot of different things. We were pacifist to the forget-me-nots or whatever those things were.
Right. Yeah, we have done with this as much as we can.
We have not killed the things that seem like that weren't physically attacking. So there are certain enemies in the game that just like come out and attack you full force.
Right.
We have had to fight those. The ones though that don't attack you, we haven't touched any of those guys. We've run away from every single one of those fights. Because we're pacifist in this run. I'm looking for another butterfly, but there does not seem to be another butterfly. So I'm going to I'll just press on, we'll see how it goes. Because I have a feeling we're gonna die, regardless.
Okay.
This is the last.
So.
This is it. Ready?
Let's do it.
This is the last. As you step between those two trees, the world melts away around you. You're used to this by now. But this time is different. As you make the step, you hit the ground. Hard. The world is beating purple and red around you. The ground is made of vile intestines. You're inside the monster. Your heart is burning, but it doesn't seem to be beating anymore. Your body is made of metal rubber. Your eyes are black holes. Your arms move robotically, heavy. Your legs are pulled forward as if by magnets, but they're still so heavy. You're in a dark vacuum. There is no air and no heat. There's nothing except pulsating violet. You are inside the monster. The monster. You are the monster. Interesting. Also interesting here. Weird. So, these sprites are the sprites from Mother Zero. Earthbound Zero, Earthbound Origins, whatever you want to call it. So all of a sudden you've transitioned back.
Is Dr. Andonuts in that game at all?
I would have to look back. I honestly forget. But this is the final stretch of Earthbound. But your sprites are from Mother Zero all of a sudden, which is really interesting. I don't know what that means. The persistent text box of "You are the monster" is also very interesting. There we go. Real quick, before we get into the final battle, because I'm sure there'll be a lot to talk about as we do the final battle, number 3 is a reference to one of my... So, I am number 3. What's the number 3 in the background? Midway through Earthbound, you go through this desert, and there's a miner who's mining for gold, and he is... His progress is thwarted because in the mine is protected by these 5 guardians that are these giant mole creatures. It's like 5 different boss battles that you have to go through. And it's great because each one thinks that they're the 3rd strongest of the moles in the mine, right? So everyone will be like, my brother is number 1. My other brother's number 5, and these other... I fall in the middle. I'm number 3. And so literally every single mole that you fight is under the assumption that they are the 3rd strongest. So, and each time you enter that boss battle, you get that background that you saw earlier, the number 3 background. So it looks like you're just fighting the number 3 mole every single time. It's hilarious. It's this great joke. But yeah, so that's what that's a reference to.
Okay. And so, the only connection that I can come up with in 15 seconds between Earthbound Origins, Mother Zero, and Earthbound Mother 3 is that there is a theory. It's just a theory.
It's just a game theory. Thanks for watching.
That Dr. Andonuts is actually Lloyd from Mother.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
As an adult. So Lloyd is the nerdy kid from Earthbound Beginnings.
Yes.
Mother Zero, whatever you want to call it. And he's the only one who's actually like a required party member for you, isn't that right?
That's true.
And so there's a theory that Dr. Andonuts is the character Lloyd grown up.
No way!
Which, that's the only connection I can find right now. So I think it's pretty cool. I don't know why it relates to our sprites being like that. He's having like regression to his childhood or
Yeah.
something like that. So that would be where that plays in.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Because also I'd have to really think about that. That's fascinating. Because in Earthbound Origins, you fight the first form of Gygus.
Mm-hmm.
And you find out kind of Gygus's origin story.
Yeah.
And so, that's really, really interesting. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know the implications of that, but I'm really curious. Okay.
So, okay.
That's nuts.
So maybe we're getting like really deep into his psyche.
Maybe.
We're going back to his childhood kind of
Maybe.
thing.
That's so interesting.
All right, let's go.
Here we go. So fair warning, we will probably die this first battle.
Right, because we're gonna try not to kill him.
We're gonna try to do this peacefully.
Yeah.
Which means we're not gonna attack, and means we'll probably die. Fair warning.
Everyone in the chat is like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
So anyway,
Here we go.
learn something new every day.
Here, Jason, crank up the music just a little bit, because this is also where we start to hear Megalovania. So this is where it all culminates to. It's great. The ending of Earthbound is incredible.
It's so good.
That is just bizarre and creepy.
Foos, are you surprised? It's me, Dr. Andonuts.
You look a little different there, buddy. You're looking a little
rough around the edges
a
there.
little rough, man.
Look at what this world has done to me.
Don't worry, he addresses it.
Look at me. Ha 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 ha. Do you see this?
I'm definitely seeing it.
You idiots. Look at your decaying, frostbitten bodies. Foos. Do you really think you're a hero? You're not a hero. You kill people for money. Where's the heroism in that? You went to an old man's mind so you could kill him. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. But you won't, Foos. You're going to kill me. Because that's what a hero does. He has to kill that monster, right? Foos, even in this form, I am shaking with fear. I don't want to die. Leave me alone. Go away and leave me alone. Put the knife away. You and your puny bodies, stay back. You're making this old horrible monster cry.
And then the battle begins? And then the battle begins.
Oof. Is there a way to get out of any of that dialogue?
Foos, why can't you just let me be? Okay,
Flee.
so I think you so in Earthbound, right? In Earthbound, you can beat the final boss by praying. That's it. So and all this dialogue leading up to this moment makes it seem like everything is saying you don't have to fight this battle. And watch. Because I've done the research and I know that, look, if we all defend, Foos is on, Poop is on guard, Landy's on guard, Urkel's on guard. Foos, I have done nothing to you. Leave me alone.
Please.
Please leave me be. This enemy won't attack you. This enemy does not attack you. And so, I feel like, flee, I'm gonna flee. Tried to get away, but couldn't. We're gonna try fleeing for a little bit. Look at my giant, ugly body. Isn't this punishment
People are
enough?
saying this sprite is from another game. If someone
Why?
can confirm what game that sprite is from, I'd be really curious.
Why do you have to hunt me down? Please go away. See, but couldn't.
Okay.
Foos, I know that even if you didn't attack me, you would break down eventually.
Nah.
Your eyes, his eyes, they're so full of bloodlust. When you look at me, I want to scream. Still couldn't,
Okay.
but
Alright,
he's going through his
keep going,
dialogue.
keep going.
My brain is pounding. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I have no weapon. Quit picking on me. Foos and his friends tried to get away, but probably couldn't. What if you don't attack him through all this dialogue? Foos, I have done nothing
keep
to
going.
you. Leave me alone. So he's going back through this. Please leave me be. Keep trying. Foos and his friend tried to get away, but couldn't shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my giant ugly body. Isn't this punishment enough? Why? Why do you have to hunt me down? Please just go away. Please try to get away. I'm trying to save you, buddy.
Right?
Trying to save you. I know. So he's repeating the same dialogue. So it's not like the Sans fight or something like that where he has to get through a certain set of dialogue. Like we've already got him repeating stuff. Let's try a couple more times. We could. So I'm gonna
Oh,
So
here.
So I'm gonna try.
The chat's also identified that first sprite of his.
Yeah, real quick. I'm gonna just so you guys know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna so it doesn't look like fleeing's gonna work. So what I'm gonna move on to is try praying for him. Cause in Earthbound, you beat the game not through physical attacks, but you just pray for I think it's like 7 or 11 turns.
Yeah.
And you pray and you summon every single other person that you've met in the game. It's oh my gosh, it like I tear up just thinking about it.
So try it. So Landy can do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, pray.
Also, pray is a weird. Just so you know, pray is one of those weird attacks where, like, if you use it elsewhere in the game, it does completely random effects. Usually, it's not very helpful. A lot of times, it hurts your own party,
right?
Which sucks. And so, like, to suddenly pull out pray at the last moment, it's a bizarre move. So we're gonna try pray.
Okay.
And everyone else is gonna go on the defense. Landy prayed with her whole heart. A very subtle light engulfed Foos and his friends. HP maxed out.
Okay.
Shoot, that didn't do what I was hoping it to do. Ugly body, isn't this punishment enough? Why do you have to hunt me down? Please just go away.
He hasn't repeated himself, has he?
He has.
He has?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Shoot. Okay.
Pray, defend. So I'm gonna pray one more time. The other thing that's worth mentioning is a warm light surrounded Foos and his friends. Okay, maxed out, yeah. So the other thing that's worth pointing out here is in Earthbound again.
Shoot. He's repeating.
You would break down eventually your eyes, his eyes. They're so full of bloodlust.
Is he talking about Urkel?
I want to scream.
Or is he talking about Ness?
I think he's talking about Ness.
Okay.
Honestly.
Also,
the other thing that I'm thinking we might be able to do here is in Earthbound, again, you don't start praying until the second phase of the battle.
Okay.
And so.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Right? It seems like it should happen here. If it's gonna happen, it should happen here because this guy is not attacking us.
He's not attacking.
So
Flee. Keep fleeing. Keep fleeing. In the meanwhile, I'm not sure this is gonna help us at all, but the sprite is Yuboa from Yume Nikki.
what is it?
I'm not familiar with it.
I don't know
Do you
the
know
game.
it? Do you know it, Jason? Yuboa from Yume Nikki.
What is?
Let's see. It's an adventure game from 2005. Let's see. You're like in a room, and there's a 1 in 64 chance that after turning off the lights in the room, the character Yuboa appears.
So he's a random. What is he?
He's like a random NPC that spawns, and if you interact with him, you get teleported to some weird place with some bleeding monsters in the background, and it's really unpleasant.
As you do.
Cool. All right.
What if I use a mirror to the id? So this is the id, which is also interesting. So id, if you haven't taken psychology or know Freudian readings, Freud believed that the psyche is composed of the id, the ego, and the superego, and the id is the expression of all your like animal impulses, all your animal instincts.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like just your base instinct.
Yeah, it's your push for survival. It's your like urge for food and sex and like aggression and violence and things like that. So I'm gonna try mirroring the id. I'm curious what mirror typically makes poop turn into. Oh, he couldn't turn into the id. Shoot.
Okay.
I know that if you.
All right. In the
would break down
meantime,
eventually.
thanks Caro Mendoza for the tip on the sprite.
I just want to
Stay determined.
Right? I feel like staying determined is like if you go through a couple rounds of this.
Right. I'm also gonna switch over to see if there are any notes on it. Let's see.
He keeps
here.
cycling through the same thing.
He does.
But he keeps saying, I have no weapon. Like, can we X out of it? Like I'm trying to X out of the battle.
Let's see.
But I can't do that either.
No.
Like similar to before, I can't X out of the battle. What if we reload the state and maybe it's one where like you don't accept the battle to begin with? I don't know.
Okay, the id in its purest form is a plot device that allows us to see the inner workings of Dr. Andonuts' psyche.
Oh, is this according to what
Our
his
background information?
Because Toby Fox wrote a strategy guide for the game, right?
Yeah.
And so this is coming from his strategy guide?
I don't know if this is his.
I know it's a plot. Well, see, it's a plot device, so I don't want to attack him. And we can't. I think we have to fight. What do you think? Right? It feels like he's not fighting. Like that's the thing.
He's not doing anything. I don't want to.
I've tried mirroring. I've tried praying. I've tried Xing out. What else could we potentially do? We could try Xing out of the battle before we enter it, similar to that choice at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Where you X out of the dialogue box. Like I could reload the state and we could just start it from there. What do you think? Thoughts? Let's do it.
Okay.
Alright. So we'll do this path again. Okay.
Weird.
I mean, and the thing is, like, I do want to fight it traditionally anyway, just so people can see, like, if we're, regardless of whether there is or isn't a real another ending to the game, I would want to show off the, like,
oh,
what happens if you kill Dr. Andonuts anyway. It feels like there should be something there, and I wonder if maybe he didn't have time to, like, finish the game, or, like, he wasn't...
There are, like, a few phases ahead of us. Yeah, right? It seems like the final choices here haven't really been fleshed out.
Right? Like, you go back to Tucson,
right.
Use the portal. Like, very clearly it's telling you to use the portal, but then the portal isn't active. So that's interesting. I wonder if it's just like one of those things that he's like, all right, I'm done with this. I have other things. Because I think he did this
Got
when he
other
was...
stuff to do, man.
How old was he when he did this?
Pretty young.
I think he was pretty young, like teenage somewhere. So I wonder if that had anything to do with it too, where it's like he had ideas, didn't necessarily finish them off in this game, and then Undertale was kind of like the embodiment of that. That could be.
This feels like the place where we should be able to make that choice, though. There are a few phases that we'll be going through with Dr. Andonuts, but this feels like the one where we should be able to like make the choice to leave.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, before you cross over into an actual battle, this moment where he's not attacking you feels like it should be something.
Right? It does.
And it's so reminiscent of Undertale, right? Where you just keep attacking Sans and you keep missing him until he gets through all his dialogue, and then all of a sudden, like, you're able to finally hit him and it ends, right? Or it's the same as, like, just so many moments in Undertale where, like, you have to just stay determined and keep trying things and keep avoiding attacks or whatever until it's finally time for you to be okay.
Yeah.
So here,
all right.
I'm gonna try to X out of this. Look at me. Haha, do you see this? You idiots. Look at your decaying, frostbitten bodies. Foos! Do you really think that you're a hero? You're not a hero! You killed people for money. Where's the heroism in that? You went into an old man's mind so you could kill him. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone! But you won't, Foos. You're not gonna kill me because you're gonna kill me because that's what a hero does. He has to kill that monster, right? Foos, even in this form, I'm shaking with fear. I don't want to die. Leave me alone. Go away and leave me alone. Put the knife away, you and your puny bodies. Stay back. You're making this old horrible monster cry.
X. No? Nothing?
Shoot!
All right.
Damn.
You can't get out of it, huh?
You can't. You can't get out of it. Okay, the only last thing I can think of is, and before I'm gonna pick a different state.
Yeah.
And
so we can just come back
I'm gonna
right back
save the
here.
state here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick loser, which is auto. It's an auto
It's
battle.
the auto battle, yeah.
It's an auto battle feature, but maybe similar to pray, and it's like one of those things where it's like,
Who
why
knows?
would I ever use this?
Is there any good? Are there any items we can use either? Anything that we haven't used that we're not sure like what it does that we should try out?
Valentine's Day card or like flower. Or
Yeah, flower.
Yeah.
You can't give a, like I would say like, oh, give him a healing item, but you can't do that. Pray, spells, I mean.
Can you recover him? Can you cast a spell on him?
Spells. I mean, you could try maybe cleansing. So you can't
You can't
you
select
can only
it.
put spells on your own party.
Shoot. All right.
So what am I trying? I'm trying the key to the sewers. Why not? Because that was how this whole thing started. Why not? Let's spy. Because that's Urkel is his son.
Okay.
So let's spy.
All right.
And we'll defend on everyone else. Spies on the id. The id's offense is 0. Defense is 0. Susceptible to brain shock. Leave me alone. Please, please leave me be. Okay.
All right.
If he's susceptible to brain shock,
You gonna brain shock him?
do I have? I don't even think I have. I don't think brain shock. That's one of those
Does
like.
anybody else have it?
I don't know. Let's see. Here, we're gonna defend. Does she have brain shock? Magnet, shield, defend. Goods. What do you got, buddy? Nothing really. Nerd glasses.
A
Defend.
good hearty lunch?
Cleanse, life up, and barrier.
No, nothing.
Great. The equivalent of brain shock in this game
shock?
is
White shot? Is it?
no. Brain shock is. I don't think you have access to that. Magnet, barrier, sleep, stun, time stop. It's none of these. I don't think.
I don't think it's. Okay. All right.
So. I don't know.
It's not white. It's not white shot.
Let's try loser.
Okay. Good shot.
Oh, well, loser just attacks the poor
Aw.
guy. Loser! That's why you're a loser here, open state.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So, I guess we fight him?
Guess we fight him.
All right, let's fight, I guess.
All right. Let's do
I
it.
mean, it's a no. We're trying, and
Yeah,
it feels like there's something here, but maybe he just never had the chance to finish it.
Alrighty.
All right, let's bash him in,
Some
I
people
guess.
are saying unequip. Drop your knife.
Unequip.
You unequip while in combat?
Not that I know of while in combat. Wait, maybe you can. Like, what would that be? Whom? I'm giving them an item, I guess? That's kind of weird.
Hand it to
Yeah,
Landy.
that's
She's disposable anyway.
Hand, Landy! Here. And then everyone else defend. Sure, why not? We'll try it. Poop is on guard. Foos, use the Planet Buster. Landy's guts became...
What?
That was weird. I don't know what happened there. That was very strange. That is not how that's
We
supposed
found
to...
the trick to making Landy good.
Right?
Right?
Yeah,
Hey.
Landy's guts are great
Wow.
now.
All right.
I'm gonna use my Planet Buster on Foos. Why not? I'm gonna use my fry pan.
Yeah. Okay. So we tried unequipping. That's what everybody's saying in the chat.
Use my fire pendants. Use my nerd glasses. And goods. Use my cloak of kings. Great, I equipped it. So it's just equipping these things.
Somebody said try using the badge.
Ooh, Foos's guts became 180.
Oh
Great.
yeah. What about the badge?
Ooh, we could try the badge. Let's try it. Please just go away. Goods, okay. Where's the Franklin badge? Good, use it. Defend, defend, defend. Poop is under. But nothing happened. Oh, come on!
Badge.
Stupid badge! You would break down eventually your eyes. His eyes. They're so full of bloodlust.
People want you to unequip before the fight.
Before the fight.
That's what I was.
I mean, we could try it.
I mean, we already have the save state.
Yeah,
so
we got the
can
save
fight
state.
him
Why
now
not?
And then go back to it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright,
we want this to be the actual battle?
All right. Well,
I'll probably die, actually.
And at the different phases, we can try.
we can try different
training or
things. Yeah.
different things.
Exactly.
All right.
You try everything at every step.
Alright, so let's just beat him to a pulp. Great. Take this, Id. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. I have no weapon. Quit picking on me.
Oh jeez.
I was trying, buddy.
I know.
Toby Fox is forcing me to do this.
Let
I'm
it
sorry.
go.
It's all to prove a point about violence in video games. I'm just gonna smash you. Just Just for the heck of it. Leave me alone. I'd like to. I feel really bad about this.
I know.
He's such a poor, senile old man. 60.
Full of eyeballs.
With my giant, ugly body. Isn't that punishment enough? Why? Why do you have to hunt me down? Please go away. Sorry, my friend. Great, Landy. He seriously isn't moving, and yet you still miss.
Right?
You break down
It
eventually.
is literally like hitting the broadside of a bar.
Right? Like, look how enormous this guy is. You can kind of see Dr. Andonuts in there, I suppose.
Can you?
A little bit. Hey, for being a guy who like, he's got a lot of HP actually. Here, I wonder if he has any PP. We can suck it. We'll try. Cause like these guys could use a little bit extra anyway. Anything? Yeah! Sucking you dry. Great.
Okay.
Ooh. Foos has got some anger issues. Okay. I understand you guys are already claiming to be heroes. You've done a good job. You've slain the monster. Which is him. I can feel the blood from my brain leaking into the rest of my body.
Ooh.
It's warm. It's making me sad. I'm sorry I wasn't much of a fight, Foos. Well, What is this feeling? I know what this feeling is. It's hatred for the person who came so far just to destroy an old man. My mind is gone. All that's left is pure hatred. No. People say I can't take what I dish out. What? Urkel attacks. Dr. Andonuts stats quickly. Okay.
Oh man. Sun takes the first swing.
Right? His son. Going at him. So, at this point, if we're fighting him, gotta fight him. So let's do it.
Alright, let's just do it.
Let's...
Here, I can, I think he's weak to something.
He's a human enemy, so he should be able to be paralyzed. And he should be able to be paralyzed. And we should be able to shield. All of us? Do we want a reflective shield? Let's just do a basic shield. I'm gonna...
PSI shield on everyone.
Oh wait, what if I'm gonna start praying again?
Not Omega, Zeta.
I'm gonna start praying again.
Okay. So it's not gonna be the fight run through?
I mean, if pray doesn't work on this round, we'll keep going.
Okay.
It's only Landy. I mean, really.
It's just Landy.
Let's be
Alright.
serious. It's Landy.
Okay.
Wait, you're saying Omega or Sigma?
Zeta. Wait.
Barrier or
Wait, there's
shield?
a Zeta. Where's Zeta? No, PSI shield.
PSO, I think
Yeah.
that's something different. Okay. Oops. Here, HP sucker. And let's magnet him. You see this burning, bloody universe? You see this ultimate, unlimited power? Foos! Roda! I have. Oh, This is where the cursing comes in.
Oh, okay.
This is yep.
There it is.
Ripped in half. I'm gonna shove your asses so far down your throats that when you crap, you'll sing Beethoven. Too long didn't read. Eat shit. Great.
Okay.
There.
All right.
So mature stream, and
Yikes.
and actually,
Yikes. Okay.
white light enveloped Foos and his friends. Dr. Andonuts cannot stop crying. Foos cannot stop crying. Landy cannot stop crying. Urkel cannot stop crying. Poop cannot stop crying.
Great.
So much crying. Good job, Landy.
Mental moment.
As always, you are the best. Landy.
She's starting the healing process.
Right? She's like,
Everybody break down and cry first.
clearly that's what's going on here. Okay, so now he's paralyzed now,
Okay.
which is nifty.
Cool.
So now we just kind of bash him in, I guess,
Yes.
safely. I don't want to like burn through a bunch of,
Yeah. Don't waste it here.
right, I don't want to waste stuff here.
If you don't have, unless you have to.
I don't think I have to yet.
All right. Just hit him up.
Here, alright.
That little. He looks like a mouse.
Right? He
Right?
does look a lot like a mouse. Ooh, PSI stabbing. I should have defended against this. Whoops.
Whoa!
Forgot about that shield.
Whoa, okay, okay.
Ah, it didn't work on Urkel. That's nice.
Huh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Wonder if Urkel can save him.
I don't know
Does
what
Urkel have anything good?
Just sucking HP, man. That's all he's got.
Alright.
In original Earthbound, he had a lot more, but here he's just sucking HP. Yeah. Foos. Here, I'm gonna heal Foos. I'm gonna cleanse Foos here. Landy, you're gonna be useful and give us a shield. You said
It says,
Sigma or Omega?
hold on. It says Zeta, and I'm wondering if the person who did this strategy guide is mistaking a Sigma for a Zeta.
Yeah, that's what I think was happening.
Oh, yes, they are. Ha, that's funny.
So he's gonna continue to suck, and you are gonna continue to magnet. There we go. Alright. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's drain him so that he can stop using that, like, stab and a half.
Yeah. He's also, vulnerable to a couple things. Fire and freeze.
He had no physical effect on Foos! Ah, darn it! There we go, it's like a shield, made him stab and disappear. Stab and disappear.
Okay.
Stabbing. Everyone was stabbing. HP sucker. There we go. Yeah. Good. We're gonna use pizza.
Yeah, have some pizza. Keep trucking. Just hold in there. Use some fire. Use some freeze, and keep him paralyzed.
Yep. Spells. Freeze. Yeah. Stab it. But he didn't have enough PP. There it is. No, so now he's rendered pretty much ineffective. Because that's his like big attack.
Yep.
And he's paralyzed, so he can't really do anything else. There we go. 37. Pizza party.
All right.
That was good. There we go. Let's use cleanse beta, I guess, so I'm not crying all the time.
Yeah.
You are gonna use spells. Try magnet a little bit more. Maybe he has a little bit more left. HP, and finally, bash him, I guess.
Bash it up. Yeah.
The crying doesn't hurt too bad. He's now he can't move. Great. Yay!
All right.
Then you try magnet. 1, so that's probably his last
That's it.
one.
Okay.
Okay, I stopped crying. Good. And now I guess we just bash away home. Green Shockwave doesn't have enough PP.
Yeah.
Everyone's crying so they can't hit anything thanks to Stupid Landy! Worst character ever!
No, the most annoying attack in this battle was like
Her prayer?
friendly fire.
Stop putting your religion on us, Landy! Here we go, let's cleanse beta 2. Who's second most important to Poop? Poop, I was gonna say, yeah. There we go. Good. Poop, stop crying.
Thank goodness.
God. Landy, okay, go back. Oof, but your attacks are meaningless here. I am the master of this dimension. Foos, I'm going to burn you to such a crisp. Your ashes will scream for water. That's compelling.
That's
actually.
graphic, yeah.
That was good.
I like that.
Landy, I don't want you to pray yet. Was that him switching forms, do you think? The background still looks the same.
Yeah,
I feel like...
I can't see him.
I feel like he's still the same.
Yeah. He does transition, though. He might not change form, but we might be entering the next phase.
This isn't even my final form! HP sucker, and thank you.
He goes through multiple phases, changing his stats and vulnerability each time.
Ooh,
FYI. So now you want to switch over to White Shock.
Well, let's see if we actually... He screamed and began to emanate an incredible amount of flame. Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Yikes.
Whoa! Hey!
Okay.
Hey! Okay, so we're gonna want to get him a Horn of Life, huh? That hurts. Wow.
Okay.
That was
okay.
brutal. Okay. Horn of Life. Don't kill your son, you jerk.
Do they still have PSI shields?
They do.
Okay.
Or, I mean, I would assume so. Wow, that was brutal.
Okay. Oh, no, he's weak to freeze now.
Isn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
get freeze up in his
Okay,
abs.
freeze up.
There we go.
Oh, I should be praying though. Since this is a new phase, we should pray.
Actually, right.
We'll see what devastation Landy brings upon us all anyway. Set his hands on fire, grabbed you, and shook your face violently. 14 HP at Foos, okay.
Make sure you keep freezing him.
Oh, man.
Oh, what?
Wow. Whoa! Holy cow!
Wow, whoa! Okay.
Wait. Okay. So, Foos has soul armor, which protects him from fire.
Yeah.
Landy,
Fire pendant.
I think it's the fire pendant that
Yep.
he
That's
has.
what I was gonna.
I'm like,
I think they have fire
what's
pendant.
going on here?
Clearly
Yeah.
there was something where like those two are protected and those two are not. One of these things is not like the other.
Ooh, okay.
So we're gonna
Get them back
Do
alive.
you or do you wait until the next phase?
I thought of that.
right.
'Cause they're just gonna drop.
They're just
again.
gonna drop again. I know. It's a fair question.
Do they have anything we...
Do we have any spare fire pendants? Oh, Poop got hurt and left. Okay. Pray, Landy. Let's see what
Do
happens.
something.
Landy prayed with her whole heart. Dazzling light chased the enemy. Ooh! Ooh! It
What?
hit him!
No way!
That's different! Foos, Arg, you, fags. You're all fags.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay,
and
great.
if fire didn't extinguish you, I will subject you to the terrors of absolute zero. Enjoy the freezing temperature of space.
My guess is we want to switch to fire now.
That would be a fair assumption, I would
Okay.
say. So we're gonna Horn of Life to Urkel.
Or Landy's gonna die right
Landy
away.
is gone. Pray again? Let's see if this
Sure.
works again. A very subtle light engulfed Foos and Landy. No, this is
Oh, no.
6 HP, 3 HP.
Wonderful.
Clap and a half for Landy. You are the worst,
Jeez.
Landy. Ooh, this is gonna kill off someone.
Okay.
Landy's psychic shield. And freeze. Oh, disappear! Oh!
Wait. Who has the H2O pendant? Because now we should
I
I think Urkel.
gear that
I
up.
think Urkel does. So
Okay.
let's double check that.
All right.
But I think Urkel does. So praying still isn't doing anything from Landy's camp. If he's using
Use
freeze, I
flame.
would use flame.
Use
right?
flame. Yeah.
And let's see, does he have an H2O? He does have an H2O.
Okay,
pendant, which is great.
Good.
Poop does not. Does Poop? What's Poop have?
I don't know.
What does Poop
I
have?
don't know. Have you checked poop lately?
I have not checked Poop lately.
There's been no checking of poop.
Here, I'm
okay.
gonna revive Poop. I'm gonna bring back Poop. We need more Poop. A whopping 58. Thanks, Landy.
Wonderful, Landy.
As always, you're doing stellar work. Worst. Stuffed your face into a pile of snow and rubbed it in.
Try the Franklin. The chat wants you to try the Franklin badge.
Yeah.
Okay. Goods.
Kobe123, Liasha, Treadwell, everybody wants to use the badge.
Let's try it. Let's do it.
it.
I'm game for anything. Should I spy on
As
him?
long as we're alive.
Should I spy on him? Because it's Urkel?
I defend.
Nah, yeah.
Defend?
Yeah.
Or no.
or keep attacking.
Just keep attacking him.
Here, how about this? How about I suck
We're
his
beyond
HP?
the point of
Okay,
defending.
that works.
Jason approves.
I approve that.
Oh, no, yes, it'll do. Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Spells. Alright, let's just bash. Nothing happened with the Franklin bash.
Nothing.
Shoot!
Okay, fine.
Cocoon pizza. Maxed out. Maxed out. Yeah, that's great. Awesome. 41. Yeah, that's not good. 31. Yeah, that's not good. Stuff your face into the pile of snow and rub it in. Ooh, 783. Man.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do. Here, how about you bring my buddy back? You have a Horn of Life. Bring Foos. Foos got her in class. Okay, great.
Great.
Unexpected. This, and then spells. Is lightning? Let's try lightning. No, he doesn't have enough BP for lightning. Life up. Good wise. Fire pen. Tiny ruby. I think that casts a fire spell.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing happened with tiny ruby. Great. So many useful items here, guys. Tried freeze. Ooh. Oh, that hurts. Okay, bash him.
All right.
Bash him.
Shoot him.
All right.
You gotta take him down at this point.
Okay, just take it down. Ah!
Yeah.
Who's dead? Alright. Foos should probably sit this round down, I feel like. Stuff your face in the pile of snow. Oh no! Poop! Oh no! It's down to Landy and Urkel! Oh, this is dire. Poop got her collapsed. Yep. Yes, he did. Alright. Landy. No! Landy, you're the worst! Every damn time! Liquefied the air. Alright, that's cool.
It's weird.
That's a weird attack.
Okay. Flame it out.
She doesn't have
Until
enough.
you, oh yeah.
Magnet. We'll magnet him.
Right?
Do something useful, Landy.
Great.
Great. Whopping 27.
Okay.
Psychic shield, make freeze disappear. Landy shield disappeared. Okay, so she needs a new shield. So let's do that. Let's do it only to her. Since Urkel still has a shield. Or wait, no, he doesn't. Shoot. So I need more PP. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna do something. Let's bash. And then here we're gonna goods to the brain food lunch. To her?
Yeah.
She's so useless.
No,
but
why
she's the only one
bother?
with PP that works. So.
Alright. She's the only one with a PP that
Landy, you're the only one with PP that works. Face into the pile of snow and rubbed it in. Oh, well, yeah, she's dead. Great. And it's Gavin. Alright, she's dead.
Alright.
Alright, just it's father versus son!
There's some suggestion of using the badge repeatedly. I'm not sure that's gonna
And
help
Red,
us.
Both of those keep coming up.
So the only reason I'm not using pray repeatedly is because...
It could end up killing us.
Well, no, what... Ooh, 32, that hurt.
Okay.
Goods. Eat your cocoon pizza, man.
Yeah,
I think solo that pizza. Solo that pizza. Eat it with your dead friends.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna hurt. Okay, good.
Right.
Well, good thing we saved. Let's try HP Sucker.
Come on.
Hey! There we go. Good one. Liquefy the air. Awesome. So the only reason I'm not using the prey or
badge.
Okay, he's switching again.
Okay, yeah.
I feel good.
Okay, this is gonna get hard now.
Boost. You're gonna die here. Your puny psychic abilities are nothing compared to mine. You're going to suffer the greatest psychic attack. Prepare to have your mind beg for mercy.
We
Okay.
should probably have done some save states in here.
I mean, we can do it now. Here.
We can try, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna pick a state,
Yeah.
save it, and we'll save state here.
Yeah.
Okay. So phase 4 we'll save state.
Okay.
Alright. So I need to bring back someone. Let's bring back food.
Okay, so you should have a couple of turns to re-gear here, but
Drawing in an incredible amount of energy.
yeah, you're gonna want to prep for that.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna be good, is it?
Nope.
That is gonna be a bummer.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna shield up
With
and
psychic field?
don't bother trying to hit him right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I did see somebody say, fun fact, badge does do something.
Really? In this game?
Here, we're gonna bring Landy back.
Okay.
We're going to Psycho Spirit. Is that a shield? No. So you're saying I shouldn't attack him? It's fine.
PSI shield, everyone. Absolutely imperative.
Oh, I gotta bring back Landy to do that.
Okay. That's gonna be real important.
Offense is 255, defense is 0, vulnerable to flash. Okay.
Okay.
Susceptible to brain shock.
Okay.
See, brain shock again. Here.
Which we don't.
So here, I'm gonna flash him. Spells. You said I should use a shield.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one? Omega
Sigma.
or
Sigma.
Sigma? Alright.
Yeah.
And should I just attack him? Like, otherwise Urkel doesn't really have any reason to exist.
PSI. Yeah. Do the HP
I was
sucker.
gonna say, let's just. Oh.
Great.
Eat this
Great.
shit for breakfast. Watch this. Try. Oh, PSI bitch kill Omega.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
22,226. Landy, still alive. Landy is still alive. So is Urkel. No! What? How is
So we wanted to get that PSI shield up a little sooner.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, that hurts. That's a rough one. Okay. What if we pray?
Try it.
Let's pray.
Try it.
Let's pray. Why not?
Revive everyone with prayer. Come on.
Everyone. Wow, that was 22,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Suck that HP.
Okay.
He's drawing in great more. Bitch kill Omega. Subtle light engulf Landy and Urkel. Landy recovered 3 HP! Yes! Landy, clap and a half. Thank you. You are
God, you're such a dope.
Landy, you are the true hero in this game.
Use the badge. The chat wants you to use the badge repeatedly, which we can if
Because
Foos
Foos is dead, right?
is alive again. Yeah, we can if we recover him.
And if we have someone who was alive at this point.
Literally everyone in the chat except for Cubert who wants us to use Unscrew and Fire Blaze Cat who wants a fish taco.
Ooh, fish taco sounds great. So I guess Urkel just attacks, Landy just tries to survive, and we just ride this puppy out at this point. Let's go on! Here it is! UV me, Dr. Andonuts! This is it! And he dodges quickly. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, bash him in. Incredible amount of energy. It didn't work on Dr. Andonuts. Great. Dr.
No, I'm telling you, there's no point in attacking him while he's building.
Gathering.
Yeah, while he's gathering
Just
energy.
go for the prey.
So
You just gotta go. Yeah.
Go. I'm not going for the prey. I'm not going for the prey. We have tried it too many times. So do I just wait for him to get frustrated and give up?
Let's see.
Make it disappear. Yes.
Yes.
And it disappeared. Okay, great. And
Okay.
and we still have our shield. So we're doing
We
great.
do. We just have to get Foos back to use the Franklin badge.
We can't. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's not.
You don't
what
have
might do
any?
that? Prey.
No. Prey might be the only thing at this point to bring him back to life.
Wait, we don't have any
No.
of them left.
We have nothing.
Prey also hurt him at one point.
I know.
Alright,
we have
fine.
nothing. We have nothing that we can do.
Fine.
All right. Yeah, pray it is. Or maybe I'll just keep sucking his HP.
Well, both. I mean, she has
Yeah.
to do something.
Right? Okay.
It knocked out
A terrible heaven-rending sound echoed in the area. Dr. Andonuts felt a little strange. Also, Landy felt a little strange. And Urkel felt strange too. Damn it, Landy! You are legitimately the worst character in existence. F you, Landy. Pray again.
You make those random things, don't
God.
Pray.
you? Unscrew.
Unscrew. This is Landy's unscrew.
Right.
What do you got for us? Oh, great. Recovering 3 HP and maxed out HP. Great. Good work, Landy. HP sucker.
They're acting.
It did not work on Landy.
Good.
No. Watch it just instant kill Landy. Here it is.
God.
Drawing an incredible amount of energy. Didn't work. Oh, Urkel, don't feel that unusual. Yes, okay,
Right.
good. Keep attacking him. Great. Good work. 90.
Oh, new record.
Dazzling white light about landing Urkel.
Oh.
Couldn't stop crying. Couldn't stop. Didn't work. Oh, you're the worst. I don't think there's a way we can beat this. This is so.
It's gonna go on forever.
So I will say, there's this one time where I got to the final bitch kill. Ooh, it's different this time.
Did it hurt itself?
Oh, it hurt itself!
Yes!
Break it!
Oh my God!
Break it! Awesome!
It destroyed, look at him! It broke him! It broke him! Lindsay!
That's not right!
He killed himself! I can't let you! I'm done fooling around! I'm just going to kill you! No mercy! What's going on? And oh no, he's killing Landy! He drained his own body!
Hey, that works.
Some heavy air flowed into the area. It didn't work on Dr. Andonuts. It didn't work on Landy. Urkel's the friends with I'm curious what he says now. Landy prayed. Dazzling white light. It didn't work on Dr. Andonuts. Didn't work on Landy. Urkel crying again. Great. Spies on Dr. Andonuts. Offense is 34 now. Defense is 0. Vulnerable to fire. And freeze. Okay. Oh, tore your limbs off and kicked you in the face.
Just missed.
He did promise to do that.
Wow, okay, so he's doing that, so now I should freeze him, right?
Yeah,
Like, let's do
yeah.
it. And at this point, that's gonna hurt really bad, isn't it? Like, when that hits, that's gonna hit hard.
He's also going to hit you in the crotch really hard, so watch out for that one.
I sense it. I sense crotches being hit
A good
very
solid
hard.
crotch kick
I
is
do.
coming.
Landy, if you screw this up, I swear you are... Oh, his body solidified! Oh, thank
Okay,
goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Don't
Who's
do
he gonna
it.
use it on?
His own HP, great.
It's fine.
Great, that's fine, I don't care. Fantastic.
Whatever.
It
Good.
stays the same, so.
Freeze. And, bring food lunch to her.
Sure.
Oh god. She's gonna hit me, isn't she? Ah, she did! She hit herself! You're such an idiot, Landy! Damn it! Wait, I
But
get
this
it.
thing is awesome because it makes the enemy.
Attacked at full force, but it was still utterly futile. Okay,
Okay.
that's cool. Hey! Now he's just crying. He's back to normal, but now he's just crying. Okay, that's cool. Cool story, bro. This is so exciting. Bring food lunch to Landy. And... HP sucker to Dr. Andonuts, because why not? Roll the dice! He gave it to She gave it to Dr. Andonuts! So does
He recovered 0 HP.
Yeah, he did.
Landy! Landy just fed the enemy and filled him back.
That's your own fault for picking healing.
And she doesn't have enough. She doesn't have enough of anything. She attacked, and that was the last brain food lunch. She gave up literally the last brain food lunch.
You know what you could do?
I can pray.
We could always pray.
We can always.
Roll the dice.
Let's do it. Roll the dice. This is so absurd. This is so absurd. Come on, Landy. Pray with your whole heart.
Wholeheartedly.
Oh, heavy air. Damn it.
That's...
No, its defense went down by 1. Oh, but mine
Oh,
also
great.
went down by 1.
Everybody's goes down by 1.
Great.
So
Landy.
0 effect everywhere. Okay.
Landy, you're... Oh, didn't work on Dr. Andonuts. Awesome.
Great.
Jed, you all in the crotch enormously hard. Oh no, he jetted me!
I'm the crotch.
And I got poisoned from the Jed in my crotch.
That was some
Will
shit.
neutralizer
That was some rough jetting.
Right?
Man, I don't know what neutralizer
take
does.
away the poison of Urkel, possibly?
We'll see.
Sure.
Roll the dice.
HP sucker. Okay.
Urkel felt pain from the poison. Took 21.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
go
he
down
missed.
fast.
God. This is bad. Landy could not use the neutralizer very well.
What?
Jed, you all in the crotch enormously hard. Great.
Oh.
Landy went back to normal. Landy got poisoned.
Okay.
And Urkel's dead.
Urkel's
Urkel's
down.
dead. Oh no.
Oh man.
Pray!
That's hope.
It kinda is, actually. It legitimately is our last hope in this case. Actually, she's gonna die before she prays. Let's do it.
Pray.
Felt pain from the poison. 19. But she's gonna pray.
Oh.
Pray with your heart. Warm light. 7! Tore her limbs off and kicked you in the face. And
Resurrected herself briefly.
she's dead. She did. Oh, that was exciting. Here, okay, we're gonna go
Okay.
back to the stage. Here we go. So we're back. That was so absurd. This whole thing is so absurd. So, wait, she can't give the neutralizer to Urkel. Urkel must be the one who can use the neutralizer. Oh, you're so dumb, Landy. You are so utterly worthless in so many ways.
Pray it. Pray it out, man.
No, is
Well,
it?
no. he
Oh.
needs to
Oh
attack
wait.
her.
He's back. She's back with more. She has more people.
We're back now.
Oh,
We're back
okay,
with more
good.
PP. Now with 100% more PP.
Are we
Just don't heal him this
shielded
time.
and stuff?
I don't know where we're at this
Okay,
point. We'll figure it
alright.
out. Where did we save this?
Right after he hurt himself, exactly.
Great, that's what I thought. Good. Good, that hit him. I sucked my own life. Great. Good job, Urkel.
Great.
Oh no, I've been jetted in the crotch again.
Oh.
I would smash in the
my
crotch.
God.
Oh.
Oh, that was a lot of jetting.
Whoa. Okay.
So apparently you don't have a shield up right now.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I think there is no shielding a jet in the crotch.
Well, how come that did way more damage this time than...
Because it was a
the
smash
last
attack.
ones?
It was a gut attack.
Both of...
Yeah,
Oh,
that
so...
was why.
Okay.
Shoot! Shoot! Darn it, okay. Do we have to do this whole battle again? We might have to, because of Foos being dead. Is that,
Yeah,
am I reading this correctly?
I feel like we do.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yeah.
And also the fact that, like, literally everyone is acting unusual. Alright, boom. I'm going all out. Here we
Okay.
go. Urkel used the HP sucker on himself.
Wonderful.
God.
Okay.
Full force, but it was still utterly futile. 10. Great. Landing went back to normal!
Hey!
Hey!
No way.
First time for everything. Freeze. And goods. Feed her the brain food lunch.
Yeah.
Or
he's confused right now.
here, so I'll give.
That's what healed
I
him
know.
last time.
I'm well aware.
I know.
Sometimes just hey, body's numb. Great.
Okay.
Hey, Urkel used the Psycho Spirit. Dr. Andonuts' body was protected by the psychic power shield. We held the enemy. Well done, team. Well done. It's like a cast of idiots here. God. What?
She can use great food lunch because she's normal.
She can
Yeah,
on herself. But at this point, it's just like,
I know.
this is dire. Landy ate the brain food lunch. Great. Landy recovered great. Urkel used the HP sucker on
Landy.
on himself. Nope.
No,
At
okay.
least he sucks himself all the time. Alright. Wake up. Good. Urkel's back to normal. Urkel was diamondized.
What?
Okay. Diamondization is literally the worst. Diamondization is basically the equivalent of death in Earthbound. It's a very weird status effect, but you don't technically die, but you also can't attack or you have to. It's kind of like death, but you don't lose all your HP. It's very strange.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna freeze it. It's Landy versus Dr. Andonuts. Oh, and the power shield deflected it,
Of course.
and we're dead.
Okay. That's cool.
Oh, poop. All right. You want to do?
Yeah, we gotta get
All
serious
right.
here.
I was very serious about this, Stephanie. I don't know why you would.
Let's get back some foos. And go again.
Okay, so we're back
All
here.
right.
Go all the way back. Oh, that's so frustrating.
Okay.
That was so absurd. That moment with Dr. him hitting himself
That was great.
was glorious. That was the best.
I think it justifies like Landy's whole presence. in this
It
game.
doesn't.
Here, let's make sure we save right after we get done with this one.
I would also say let's not res Urkel or
In the
Oop
yeah.
when he's
I agree.
Now
Now
we
that
know.
now that we know that he's using the fire attacks,
and
Yep.
don't eat res Foos until he's into that third phase.
I agree. Yep, I agree 100%. Cool. Now that we know how to actually play the game and
Yep.
fight the battle, that's
Prayer.
Nope.
He killed himself.
Never use prayer. I mean that in a non-religious sort of way. I mean that in this game, in the context of this game, don't use prayer.
Thought it did wonders for us.
It got us through one phase, certainly.
I also like @ribbons in space on Twitter. Landy, you useless sack of fried oranges.
Useless sack of fried oranges. That's great. Yeah, let's go into the Twitter. How are things going?
Yep, @MaxZ92official. Landy is the best character in any game ever. Disagree there, friend. I have a quibble with that.
You've done a good job. You've slain the monster. I can feel the blood from my brain leaking into the rest of my body. It's warm. It's making me sad. I'm sorry I wasn't much of a fight, Foos. Well, Erg.
Okay.
Erg.
Now we get to Dr. Andonuts' mouse form.
What is this feeling? Ha 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 ha! I know what this feeling is.
Ha-ha.
It's it's hatred. For the person who came so far just to destroy an old man. My mind is gone. And all that's left is pure hatred. My no. People say I can't take what I dish out. I feel like you had something more to say there, Dr. Andonuts. I feel like.
Cat got your tongue?
All right.
friend?
Urkel attacks. Dr. Andonuts dodges quickly.
Okay.
Boost attacks. Dr. Andonuts dodges quickly. Okay.
Henry Sederoff, Landy will kill us all. True story, friend. Let's see.
So I'm paralyzed. So I remember last time I time stopped him first. I did this shield.
Yeah, make sure you pick that guy up.
I am going to.
All right, so we're back at the top
HP stuff here, and we're going to just, I guess, defend. No. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do.
Wait, who are you talking about? Poop.
Poop.
He can just.
Oh, he's gonna. I want fire pendant. I'm gonna use that. You see this ultimate unlimited power, Foos? I have had it with your shit.
And stuff.
Gonna be ripped apart and your butts when you're gonna be singing Beethoven. That's a pretty excellent line, actually.
Okay.
TLDR! I like that. That's pretty awesome, too. Fire pendant, great.
Alright, so you'll want to use, at this point, you can actually use fire, freeze, and make sure you keep him paralyzed.
Well, once he's paralyzed, he's paralyzed. Actually.
Just in case.
I'm just letting you know.
You never know what those prayers are gonna do, man.
It's not prayers. Paralyzation and that's true, actually. The prayers might. He's healed! Landa used prayer! Dr. Andonuts
Return
was
to
healed.
normal. Yeah.
I said be healed, my son. Okay. So at this point, bash him.
Bash it up.
Bash it, bash away home. She doesn't have anything, so I'm gonna magnet him.
Yeah.
So I don't have to use items to actually do that.
Cool.
And magnet him as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we know what we're doing this time, so presumably we should win. Right? Presumably should win.
Minus that attack that does like 21,000 damage.
Details,
Cool.
Stephanie. Details.
It's cool.
Here we go.
Yeah, that shield is really important though.
Yes. You continue magnetizing him.
Yep.
How exciting.
I know. Is it on?
He's getting there. He's getting it.
Yeah!
Wow.
We're back.
Look at
Like
that.
lightning.
You should explain what happens.
Crisis averted.
BTS.
Give us the behind the scenes scoop, Jason.
The battery in the camera died. I had to replace it.
It was too exciting, man. It was too exciting.
Complicated technical issues. Not sure if it probably goes right past, most people. Super complicated. The battery died.
This is the highly technical stuff that we asked Jason to do.
The battery in the camera died. Jason.
Dr. Andonuts. PSI stabbing and a half. But didn't have enough. Okay.
You hit that mouse.
There we go.
How are you doing?
Good, we're doing great work.
Still in phase 1 though.
Still in phase 1.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. Now he's in phase 2. It hurts. It hurts.
Okay.
Ooh, your attacks are meaningless here. I am the master of this dimension. Fools! I'm going to burn you to such a crisp, your ashes will scream for water.
White Shock Alpha him right now.
What?
White Shock.
Some people are like, darn it, Skip.
No, just blame Jason.
White Shock.
Yeah.
Alpha. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So you continue magnetizing.
Yep.
Wait, when do I use the Franklin badge?
Sprinkle it in.
Sprinkle it in. Great, thanks. Here. Magnet. See. Boom, 7.
Nice.
Flash. It didn't work.
It didn't work?
It didn't work.
It says keep trying.
Okay. Great. What if I use the Franklin badge now? Let's do that. Can I do that? Ooh. Ooh. Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
Oh, that is crucial.
Yep. All right.
That would have hurt so bad. Holy cow. Okay.
Wait, have our ashes screamed for water already?
Yeah, our ashes screamed for water.
Okay, wait. Now, sorry. This is a different part of phase 2.
Oh.
He's weak to freeze now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Because I was about to say he shouldn't be using that fire attack yet.
I see how it is. I see what you're doing here. Here.
There we go.
Ice, baby.
What
What about Franklin badge though? Can I use it or no?
I don't. Your guess is as good as mine.
No, don't pull that. You know.
I don't. I don't know. It was somebody in the chat who said that the Franklin badge does something.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. I don't know when it does something.
Oh, well then I should be trying it then.
Yeah, that's why I said sprinkle it in.
Oh, well.
A generous sprinkling of Franklin badge.
Because it doesn't seem like he has.
Like sprinkles on an ice cream cone.
You're all. If fire didn't extinguish you, I will subject you to the terrors of absolute zero. Enjoy the freezing temperature of space. Boost!
And obviously you switch to fire now.
I'm going to use the Franklin badge. I'm going to use fire now. I'm going to give that now, and you are going to give a brain food lunch to Landy so she can recover everything.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Brain food lunch. Good job, Landy.
Yeah.
There
okay.
it is.
Make sure she keeps the shield up at this point.
Nothing happened with the Franklin badge. Okay.
Keep trying it. Give it a few shots.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why not?
On this phase?
I don't know. It's
Because it is taking out my lead attacker.
yeah.
Just so you know.
But if we're pretty well protected and we can go like this for a while, now might be a good time to give it, I don't know, 2 or 3 shots, and then we'll try it in the next phase.
Okay.
Can you hand it to one of the other people?
No, you can't. Apparently
You
can't
hand it to Urkel, because that was the other thing I was thinking. Like maybe if Urkel used it, because he's Dr. Andonuts' son.
I mean, fact, but you can't hand it in the middle of battle. We would have to restart that from the battle.
Okay.
This isn't working.
All right.
I'll try it. I feel like it's probably the final phase.
Did we save state recently?
We have not. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, fine. Here, we're gonna save state. We're gonna pick a different state. We'll pick 4.
Because we're in a pretty good place now.
Save. Okay. All right. All right.
You left 3, right?
Yes, I left 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think after the stream we go back and try and beat
And try to beat it with just those 2?
Yeah.
Just over and over again? All in. All in. Let's see. She's gonna continue using flame. I don't want to waste all her stuff though. HP.
Diane Liz Latour, the badge works rarely.
Huh. I love how people just know this stuff. Have you played this game?
Right? Where?
Are you just making the assumption that it works rarely, or is this actual proof that you guys know that it just works rarely?
Just reporting what comes through. I'm not really sure. I'd be really impressed if people have actually played this.
Oh, poop. Poop? Oh, I hit the wrong buttons. Damn it. Sorry. That sucked. That was poor form on my part, honestly. That was poor gaming on my part. I should have been able to heal him and save him.
There's also a suggestion to use it when he starts absorbing energy.
I freeze. Oh, this is gonna hit me. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay. So, what am I gonna do here? I want goods. Ooh, I don't need a Hawaiian pizza really though. I could keep trying it. If it works rarely, let's try it. Why not? Flame. Actually, I want you to reinvigorate our shield at this point.
Yeah.
You should HP, and you should brain food lunch probably. You don't have one. Great. All right.
Okay.
Then you should. You do you.
Bash it up.
Bash away home. Protected by a psychic shield.
Excellent.
Stronger shield,
Ooh.
stronger shield, and stronger shield.
Nice.
Franklin badge, nothing happened. I'm telling you, I don't.
Just let's get through this phase then.
I am so skeptical.
Me too.
I'm trying it. I'm listening to you guys. Here we go.
I know.
Next phase.
Okay.
This is his power absorption phase. You're gonna die here. Your puny psychic abilities are nothing compared to Bitch Kill Omega, which is what we're about to
Witness.
Yeah.
Try the Franklin badge here.
This is the face that I would think.
I'm gonna try it. Goods. Franklin badge. Our psychic power shield is strong, so we should be fine.
Right.
No! How dare you!
He'll kill himself.
How dare you! No, never again. Never again. Here, we're also. Oh, we should save state here because we
Yeah.
next phase. There we go. Okay. Goods. Here, just take. I'm gonna give.
Do you want Foos to pop a pizza?
I was gonna say, let's give Fusa.
Bringing food lunch doesn't make sense. We should reserve those for Landy.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Cocoon it.
Cocoon pizza, and
Yeah.
you, sir, you're gonna have something? Anything interesting? Nothing exciting? Bottle of water?
Bash.
Nice
No,
bottle of water?
Don't have. He's just gonna dodge.
Try it. Drawing an incredible amount of energy.
Yeah.
Poop. He had dodges. Okay. Landy.
Curious about that one. All right.
All right. Franklin bad. Nothing happened.
All right.
Tell me. Cocoon pizza. Yay! Eating pizza. is
Everyone
friendship.
stop for a pizza break.
Oh, gotta love games. Okay.
Right?
Here we go.
You want to try one more time?
Here's the thing. You can't bash him during this stage.
Yeah, you might as
you
well.
just-
Pray. If I just pray.
Don't
you
pray.
can use the bad with Foops, I'd say.
What if I use some of these other magic? We were able to get him past this phase last time.
Right. I'm saying with Foops specifically, because you can't bash with it, just use the bash.
You have to bring it. How does he not? Shoot, I should have given him. I think a bottle of water will help. Here. Incredible amount of power, great. Freeze. 1, that was useless.
Wonderful.
There we go, 10 TP.
All right.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
HP sucker.
I feel like we're using it in all the places where we would
It would make
potentially
sense
be able
to
to
use it. I know. Here. I mean, I'll keep trying it. That was 1 H, like, that sucks. Assist. I don't want to assist. Good.
And your shields are out, so you don't need that.
Right, I don't need shields.
Can you siphon with it?
I mean, yeah, I guess magnet at this point is
I
good.
mean, if you can't do anything else.
He's sucking, and he should also, I guess. I mean, at this point, he could try like lightning or something. Here, try lightning.
Sure.
There we go. Watch this. PSI, bitch kill Omega. Yay, disappeared. So fun fact, bitch kill Omega is actually the when we saw it hit himself, it's the same graphic that Starstorm Omega is in Earthbound.
Oh.
That's the original name of that attack.
Oh,
is
good memory.
Starstorm. Yep. Fusi's Franklin badge, nothing happened. Lightning, also nothing happened. Great.
Okay.
We have a winning team here, guys. Franklin, because of reasons. Spells. Magnet. Urkel, keep sucking. Keep doing the good work. And you also just magnet him for a little bit.
Fight the good fight there, guys. It's working.
Is it? 2.
2.
Need a little bit more than that, Landy. 4, there you go.
Okay.
Good job, Poop. Wait, not suck like Landy.
We're all just leeches here. Oh, 92.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Okay.
Can I have here? I'm gonna here.
Can
We're
we use
just all-
anything else on him here?
Just keep sucking him dry. Yeah, you can use bitch kill Omega on him. It worked really well last
Yeah,
time.
it sure did.
It hit him for 22,000.
What does the mirroring do?
Mirroring makes him makes Poop become that character basically.
Okay.
So you lose control over him, but he then is able to do like things that character can do.
Okay.
So that's the positive and the negative there. What else can I do? Franklin Bad, go! It's not gonna work.
Oh wait. Try. Wait. Do we have White Shock? Yeah. Try White Shock.
Are we wanting him to hit himself? Is that what we're trying to, are we trying to confuse him?
I don't think so. It doesn't seem like we have to do that. Try White Shock.
Oh. Here, what if I do, that didn't work last time. Trying an incredible amount of energy! Woo. Nothing, great.
Okay. No,
Nothing.
it's from here. It's just whittling him down a little bit.
Ah! Well, Urkel, man, has been the all-star of this battle, I have to say.
Yeah.
Here, White Shock, here.
Just
White
keep
Shock.
doing this until he starts hitting you in the crotch.
Great. Alright.
All right. Okay.
Here we go. Digital Omega, aka Starstorm. Nothing. Yay.
Yeah.
And we all still have our shield, which is important.
I was about to say, yeah, whenever we need to make sure that we put that back up, it goes down.
Keep sucking him dry. There we go. I feel like this round is just like waiting for him to run out of pee-pee.
It is.
Isn't it? Okay, that's what I thought. It
100.
feels that way.
Nice.
Right? Urkel, man. He's doing great work here.
Right?
Hey, you cannot stop crying. Huzzah.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Should I be trying to hit him with stuff?
It's not gonna work very well.
Do we know?
Well, while
I can hit him with a stronger white shot, which sometimes insta-kills people.
While he's drawing power, at that point you can't hit him with anything, basically.
Alright, well, there you go. So, you just continue.
Or at least not physical. He dodges physical attack.
We were somehow able to kill him with Starstorm. It was great. It was
I
a
know.
beautiful moment. I don't know how that happens. There's some miracle of nature. That was unbelievable. Didn't work.
Okay.
Franklin Bad still, I don't know.
Still kind of useless.
Chat commenter.
Right?
If it only hits rarely, it must only hit really rarely. I don't know how rare you're talking. It must be super, super rare. So this does remind me. I was.
Do you want to try mirror, by the way?
And lose control of poop. That's it's a bit.
Losing control of your poop.
No one. Yeah.
No one wants that.
No one wants uncontrollable bowels, Stephanie. Come on.
What are you talking? I'm talking about poop. What bowels? What are you
Bowels, as in
talking
poop,
about?
as in uncontrollable poop, Stephanie. You know what I mean. Don't be difficult.
I'm talking about the character in the game. What are you?
Does anybody have
Jeez.
a reflect?
That would be what.
There is a shield that we can put on that will reflect. So, I mean, we could.
And try it.
Okay.
What are your thoughts, Steph? Do you think that will kill us?
Yeah. I was
Wait,
gonna
let's
say, it
save
might
state
kill us.
before we do it. Let's just like save our progress and then
Alright.
try it. Why not?
Here, there, save. Here. So that would be landing. Okay, shield. That would be beta. Who do we want to put it on?
Bless
It's
you.
all of you, so
No,
we like
no, this is a single.
This is a single person.
No. He hits all of you.
I know, so I'm
Oh.
saying who do we want to put it on? So we want to put it here, let's put it on. Poop, it's all you, buddy. You've been kind of weird in this
Yeah,
battle anyway.
falls into a strange middle ground.
It's a weird poop. Shield. Poop's body was protected by the psychic power shield, so now it
Okay.
can reflect any attack that goes to it. Which makes sense. I mean, we could just continue. So I was saying last time, the last battle reminded me of this too. There you go. Well, we beat him.
All right,
well-
no, just get ready for the crotch kick.
It hurts. It hurts.
Okay.
So I should put up physical barriers, right? At
Yeah.
this point? Why can't I? I'm done fooling around. I'm just gonna kill you. No mercy. Franklin badge. Nothing happened.
Everyone's HP is back to max.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Okay.
So should I put up barrier to all of us? Since that's
But
see.
who can do barrier also?
who can do it, yeah.
Yeah.
And you said at this point he's weak to
Okay, so it's
ice,
gonna be
right?
physical attacks and status effects
Right.
at this point. So
Okay.
put up physical barrier.
Okay, good. This is stuff. And you are gonna be barrier.
Everybody needs to be.
This, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. There you go.
Okay.
Fooz's body was protected by the shield of light. Landy's body was protected by the shield of light. Urkel's body was protected by the shield of light. Poop's body was protected by the shield of light. This whole battle kind of reminds. Oh, this doesn't. HP sucker no longer works on
okay.
it. Interesting. Attacked at full force, but it was still utterly futile. 5.
Okay.
Great. I like that attack. That's a good attack.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Skips in the background.
Yeah. It's like he's like, it's way past dinner time, you guys. This is ridiculous.
Should I give her break food lunch? I feel like I should.
Yeah.
You.
Before he throws any status effects on
Okay, so,
anybody.
yeah. Flame, lightning, shield, yeah.
Yeah.
So you should use freeze, because you might freeze them in place.
Yeah.
This isn't working, so I'm gonna just shoot you. And what do you have? What do you have that works? Do you have anything useful?
Just shoot or bash.
I guess, yeah. Poop attacks. Alright, 55,
Yeah.
that's not bad. Okay. This reminds me of this one time when I was fighting Gygus.
61.
And it was
okay.
Ness versus the final form of Gygus, where, like, you have to pray. Like, the only way to beat him is by praying. Like, that is how you cue the end game. And what ended up happening was he only attacks using, like, lightning attacks. He was only attacking using lightning attacks. And Ness had the Franklin badge, so it kept reflecting to him. I kept bashing. Literally everything that it was doing like 1 HP of damage to Gygus the whole time.
Oh.
And there was no way either of us could kill each other because I couldn't pray and he couldn't kill me because all his attacks were lightning based. It was bizarre. I left it autoplay for an entire night and like half a day afterward.
Really?
And the battle was still going on. There was no way to win. There was literally no way to win. It was fascinating. Anyway. Fun story.
So I have to say, you're just lucky your parents let you leave game consoles and the TV on overnight.
Stephanie, I grew up in the age when like we would leave the Nintendo, the original Nintendo on for weeks because you couldn't, like, there were no, like, a lot of times there wasn't. Oh no, he jetted me!
In the crotch. Ooh,
Nothing
now
like a
everybody's
crotch
poisoned.
jet.
So we need to get rid of everybody's poison at
Yeah,
this
we
point.
do. That
Real
hurt.
quick. Cleanse.
Cleanse.
Beta? Beta?
It only works for... Who can I do it for? Wow, jeez.
For all of them.
No, you can only do one at a time.
Really?
So we should do it to Landy first.
Can't believe we're saying that.
I know! It's so absurd! Let's do... Wait, she should do... Ooh, okay. She should do a pizza. Heal all of us.
Yep.
You should do... Bring food lunch to Poop, because Poop has heal
Okay.
abilities.
Alright, that's fair.
And you, sir, should do...
What's the Psycho Spear?
It's a shield. And you should, I guess, bash for now.
Yeah.
22. Oh no! Oh. Landy! Aw! Landy died before she ate some pizza. Shoot. Landy! Should just eat the pizza then.
Shoot.
It's okay. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah! There it is!
Alright.
There it is. Here we go. Oh, that's it! This means he's dead, right? Foos! You see how pathetic I am? Even when I'm in my own mind, even when I'm fighting for my life, I guess I'm better off dead.
Just like Landy.
And you and Landy both, Dr. Andonuts. You remind me a lot of my son's friend. I'm gonna go now. I feel really exhausted. So, Foos! If we ever meet again, you're going to get the... We win! Foos and his friends gain 0 experience each. That's it! End game! When you opened the door, Dr. Andonuts was staring upwards, eyes empty. He's dead. Not really feeling that much about it. You feel a little like the situation could have been avoided.
God.
See, you feel like the situation could have been avoided. Again, it's the game telling you there's
There was
another
another
option here.
choice.
There's gotta be something here. Anyway, well, after we go through this ending, let's go back, let's check some item usages, and maybe we can, like, neutralize him or something.
So,
Oh, well.
I feel like we tried so many things.
You really did have a choice. You really did have a choice. You could have stopped altogether.
How?
Or kept going. He's lying there still, looking up. He's probably in heaven now, or something. Oh well, mission accomplished.
God!
When you step outside, it's still a bit cold. You probably should have worn a little bit more. Sure, there are monsters running around, but what's the big deal? You're a bounty hunter. You smile a little. It's kind of funny how you eradicate the rest of your monsters on the way back, on the walk back. On the way, a SWAT team comes into the area and thanks you. They give you an airlift back to Tucson. Whoop. Cut to Tucson. It's kind of nice out. There are kids running around talking about their costumes and pumpkins lining houses. Absolutely nothing's changed. It's Halloween today, I guess. That's pretty cute. Foos, you're probably just gonna drink and find some cute girl to spend the night with. Pretty boring existence, but it's fun. You've had a pretty rough day. Why don't you take a rest? You sleep and think a little. Perkle's trying to take credit for the fact that you killed the monster and get reelected. Predictable. The people are smart enough in this town to vote for someone who isn't a fear-mongering crook. Well, okay, you don't really sleep. You're having a little trouble. You sit on the edge of your bed, thinking. You laugh a little, because you just realized you'd sleep in chainmail. You're a pretty ridiculous person. Anyway, you think that it's pretty cool. What you mean to say is, well, even though you don't have a wife or kids, people still like you. You have good self-esteem, and you're strong and pretty smart. Even though there's no real meaning to your life, you enjoy it. What's up with all this moral crap? Let's just go to sleep now. Really. Your eyes are normal, you have a working head, nothing's on fire or made of concrete or something stupid. So why can't you go to...
I think you fell asleep there.
All of a sudden, a ghost jumped into the room and pooted on you. And you screamed with fright.
Right.
Oh no! Then you just kind of laughed because it was dumb. You slept pretty well after that. And that's the end. Credits. Radiation, aka Toby Fox, did everything. Everything ever. Also, I had a total and utter blast making this hack, and I hope you enjoyed it. That's really all I have to say. Have a really nice day. Alright. There you have it.
The Earthbound Halloween hack.
A ghost pooted on you, and you laugh it off.
You had a fragged.
I did have a fright. Fright. Thank you, Toby Fox, for doing everything. Ever. Everything ever. So, right? The ending makes it seem like you have a choice.
It's so unsatisfying.
It makes
that
it
you
seem like
don't
there's something
choose
there.
something else.
And I'm trying. Okay, so this is. Yep.
Okay.
So
where's the out? Where do you get? It seems like the out would be. The really obvious one is, hey, you could just stop and go back to Tucson. People like you there, but you can't.
You can't.
Or can you?
I don't know. I don't necessarily know in the mechanics of the game whether you can. Here, let me pick the state. Let me pick the state right before the battle. This is at the battle. I think it's state 0 maybe?
0.
Is it? Okay. So, let's look at what the items do. Because maybe one of these items actually does something that we could use. Like, it's weird that the Franklin badge never comes into play. Franklin badge, by keeping it as one of your items, it deflects a lightning attack back at the attacker. Like, that's all it says. But no one uses lightning attacks. And then, okay, neutralizer. Neutralizer. Item for Urkel. When used during battle, this item resets the abilities of all creatures, friend or enemy, to their normal levels. Any changes that have taken place due to PSI and such is neutralized. It also neutralizes all shields, friend or enemy, that were in effect. Remember, the abilities that I'm talking about are offense, defense, guts, etc.
That's an awfully specific one.
So the only other thing that we had talked about was unequipping
items and going into the battle?
Yeah.
We can
drop
try
the
it.
knife. Yeah, just drop the knife.
Equip nothing?
Yeah, no weapon.
Alright, let's try it. We'll go in completely naked.
Whoa.
Yeah. Go in.
You can put the hair gel on.
No hair gel, no nothing. We're going in as naked as the day we were born, buddy.
Okay.
This is it. But other than that, I feel like we've tried everything. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to play this game on stream, was to try everything that we could to make sure that we weren't leaving any stone unturned. Because it says over and over again, you had a choice, you didn't have to do it. Stop killing me, leave me alone. Everything in the game is saying, spare the final boss, but you can't.
Yep. Okay, everyone.
Which granted, in and of itself, might be a message.
Everyone's saying unequip the knife, so unequip the knife. We'll go back.
And just so you know, the Franklin badge, I saw a couple people say that it does brain shock, but it is like you either have to do it at a specific time or it's a rare thing.
Oh.
It must be rare because we tried it a lot.
A lot of people said it was brain shock is what it does.
Really?
Okay.
And wait, the first it is susceptible to brain shock, right?
So is he. When you spied on him later, he was susceptible.
But he does say between the id section and the final 4-part battle that you've killed me. Like once you move past the id part.
Id is when
So I think this time we just use Franklin badge a bunch. Maybe it'll pull off brain shock.
We'll see what happens now that we have nothing equipped.
Yeah.
First.
Right. Yeah, maybe the conversation. Like, put down the knife. Dr. Andonuts, I have no knife.
Right.
There's literally no knife right now. I have 0 knife equipped. It could be.
Yeah.
We'll try. I want it to work. I want something to be here.
Right.
I want us to unearth something that he intended here. Because he's that sort of developer. And before the days of Undertale, people just, it's a hack, right? It's a goofy game. It has interesting undertones. It's kind of dark, but people didn't necessarily think, oh, there are other ways to beat this game.
Right.
But now that we've played Undertale, we know that he's a guy who enjoys kind of twisting things on their head, or like.
And even to get to this point, you have to do that.
You do. So it's not.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
It's not out of the, right. It seems like you should be right there. Oh.
Unless, so the other option, right?
Yes.
Is that the whole you have a choice, all of this stuff. It's totally unsatisfying, but it could just be like a meta.
It could be.
You could stop playing the game.
Right. It could be stop playing the game, or it could just be a commentary on being a killer in games, you know, and being the hero in games. It absolutely could be that. We'll see. Even in this form, I'm shaking with fear. I don't want to die. Leave me alone. Go away and leave me alone. Put the knife away. There's no knife, Dr. Andonuts. You and your stay back.
Right.
You are making this old horrible monster cry. Okay, I'm trying to run away. I can't do it. I tried to X out of the conversation. I couldn't. Okay. So, Franklin badge. Defend. Poop's on guard. Landy's on guard. Urkel's on guard. Foosey's Franklin badge. Nothing happened.
What about neutralizer?
Please, leave me be. Goods. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try Franklin badge, defend, goods, neutralizer, and defend. Poop is on guard, neutralizer. Wait, the effects of oh. I'm like, oh my gosh, it worked on the id! But
No.
Nothing. Nothing happened on the. Are we? Yeah, the Franklin badge does something. It does brain shock. Really?
You sure?
Defend. So that's the interesting thing, right? And it is something that I've noticed popping up a lot in video games, and I wonder if it's worth doing a theory on. But there's been a lot of games. I mean, this is an old game certainly, but we played Pony Island, and there's a secret ending in Pony Island where if you keep playing, the final soul, the guy who kind of like guides you through the whole game, is like, wait, you kept me trapped in this game this whole time so you could get some stupid achievements?
Yeah.
And then he becomes the new final boss of the game, which is crazy. And so it's a lot of
it's a trend right now, right? Like the meta games that talk to you as the player rather than your player's character in the game, and break the fourth wall and talk to you about cruelty of killing in video games and sort of what the point is of playing and getting every last achievement and playing multiple ways. I mean, between Undertale Certainly Pony Island and even FNAF World. Certainly the ending of that did the exact same thing. So
yeah, it's
in right now.
It's a fascinating trend that it's like it's commentary on gamers playing games to completion.
Right.
And like I feel like I need to collaborate with Gerard or something to do it. But it's one of those things where it's like, you know, these games are like, wait, you played the whole game and you beat it on super hard mode and you got all the achievements? You suck. Or like, how dare you do that?
Why did you do that? Why would you do that? Like,
it's like, well,
you're ruining the game. Or like,
I liked your game, buddy.
Right.
Like, I like being a completionist.
Well, it goes, and you wonder where it comes from, right? Is it the game developers being like, well, we can never make enough content so that people don't immediately complete the whole thing, or we can't ever make a secret in a game now because everyone is so connected, everyone just finds out all the secrets to games immediately and there's no sense of mystery anymore. Like, what is that trend a response to?
Right.
I think it's really interesting.
It's a bizarre trend.
Yeah.
Where, and I appreciate the fact that like it's an interesting meta commentary on things, but
it's the developer talking back to the gamer.
It is. But it's just a weird response for the developer to have
It is.
of, hey guys, stop playing the game, or like, why'd you play my game all the way through?
Well, it's a new way of trying to control the gameplay too. It's like, hey, we've had because there are so many games out there, right? There are so many games you can literally be and do anything if you just find the right game for it. But actually talking to the player as a human being is a new type of characterization, right, in video games.
Well, it's exciting. Like,
yeah,
I think
it feels so personal too.
Right? It's cool. Yeah, it makes games more into something that's more substantial than just like, oh, I played a fantasy and I completed a narrative and that was cool, but now I can like move past it.
And guys in the chat, we've tried Flea. We tried running.
Flea for a lot of times.
We tried that was a good solid hour and a half ago.
I mean, yeah,
we've tried it.
So you guys know, like, we have literally tried like all your suggestions that we've seen coming in empty-handed.
Yeah. Trying
to escape out of dialogue boxes. Honestly, what I think it is unless one, it's a very, very low hit rate and I have to be here and try like hundreds of times in the hopes that this actually works, which is something I don't think anyone wants to see, nor is it like, this is super fun for me to do. Or it's just one of those things that like, and probably what I think it is that portal to go to Tucson before you enter the final battle.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
I think that's where he might have intended for you to like abandon the game, and for time purposes or interest purposes or whatever, maybe Toby just kind of was like, yep, I'm done for this right now.
I actually, so you weigh in. I think we've tried pretty much everything here.
I think so too.
And at a 3-hour stream, I think it might be time to call it.
It's true. I don't want to feel like we're giving up on it, but I don't think we are. I don't think we are.
I think we've tried really, really hard to get out of this battle.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, he even says, even if you don't want it to hit me, eventually you will hunt me down and like attack me. Like, to me,
but that's just a matter of determination.
Right, I was gonna say, just stay determined, Jason.
I don't think so. I think that one is the reality of it, and it is more of a commentary on, hey, you're a hero, but really you're not. Like, you could have stopped playing the game at any time.
Yeah.
I think it's that one. I'd say give it one last good prayer.
Yeah, I like that. One more prayer for good measure.
Okay.
And then we'll call it.
All right, here we go. With the pray, it's Landy. What's she gonna do for us? What status effect is Landy gonna do? Roll the dice. Prayed with her whole heart. Very subtle light engulfed Foos and his friends. Foos' HP maxed out.
Aww.
Landy's HP maxed out. Urkel's HP maxed out. Poop's HP maxed out. Great. All right. And there you have it. So, thank you guys so much for sticking with us through this stream. I know it was a long one today, but we wanted to make sure that we tried as thoroughly as possible.
We've tried throwing away the knife. We weren't even armed in this one.
No,
we've thrown away the knife.
They want me to drop the knife.
Actually trash it.
Drop the knife.
I really don't think that's gonna make a difference.
I just to show you guys that we have literally done everything.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone being like, hey,
we'll drop it.
You didn't do it. We will drop. How about this?
We'll just destroy it.
How about we just drop? Where is it?
Everything.
Oh, garbage can lid. Drop. We'll just drop everything. Goods. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be slow. Drop my hair gel. No more hair gel, Foos. Bad hair day for you. Planet Buster. No, don't give. Drop. You shouldn't throw the Planet Buster away.
Do it.
I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
Oh, that's weird.
I think I think knife is all they're going for.
Yeah.
Because that's specifically what you were given at the beginning and what he's telling you.
What knife? I don't have a knife.
Yeah, we didn't have. We don't even have the. We don't have the knife from the beginning. Yeah, we sold that right away.
See, and okay, so here's the last thing that I'm gonna say. Honestly, is I think that there's something to be said for the fact that Toby created a walkthrough of this game on his site or somewhere. He actually wrote a walkthrough of this game. Nowhere does he mention other ways to beat it, other endings, things like that.
Yeah.
So.
We just thought he was lying.
No, I mean, I just thought maybe there was a possibility. It is weird that you can't drop the Planet Buster.
Yeah, that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh! Alright, so.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Just.
In order for me to drop the Planet Buster, I have to go back and do a bunch of stuff. Here's the thing. If we see, I will go back and do this. I promise you this.
Yeah.
I will go back, I will replay that last section. I will not get the Planet Buster knife.
Yeah.
Or, it's a sword. But I won't get the Planet Buster. If anything happens...
We will be the first
Or maybe we'll start tomorrow's stream with like, hey, just to continue, here it is. Like, we'll do it together, we'll find out that it doesn't do anything. Because it's not. I would feel like Toby, after all these years, he would make mention of it somewhere. Like, hey, there's an alternate way to do this. We'll see. We'll try. Okay. But I just don't see it happening. Anyway, this was a fascinating experience either way. Thank you.
This was so much fun.
Thank you so much for indulging me by playing not my favorite game of all time, but like a game that is very heavily influenced by my favorite game of all time. It was awesome to get to share that with you. It was awesome to get to share something that related to Undertale. Thank you for listening to me vent about like theorizing and the Sans theory. We covered a lot of stuff today, actually.
We prayed. We ate a lot of pizza.
And remember, revive your girlfriend, guys, because sometimes her prayer might be the thing that stands between you and a bitch kill. And I think with that, it's a good time to say, remember, that's just a stream, a live stream. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for the continuation of Life is Strange, which last time ended on a huge cliffhanger.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
I've been waiting for this all week. Be here.
Be here because we uploaded it onto GTLive in case you need to catch up. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. What time will we stream? Emerald. 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. There you go. Bravo. Hey, zero confidence. 3 hours of dedication. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And thank you for hanging out.
High five. 5.5.
Michael Quinto says, blame Jason for there being no new ending. Jason, why didn't you include... Talk to Toby Fox and have him do the ending. Happy Face 172. See you later. See you later, Happy Face. Notice that Kate's story. I noticed you.
Tien Nugent, lol.
Michael Becker, goodbye.
Cameron Grief, bye.
Swag Bonnie. Ooh, that's the cool Bonnie.
United Demolition, bye.